This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at ramseyweeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers!
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence, it's a community.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Of course, all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group, join the Grinnell Booster Club.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers.
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
Welcome to TT Cranny Field for tonight's Walmart Conference soccer match between the Grinnell Tigers and the Williamsburg Raider Grill Boy doubleheader. How you doing, everybody? Chris Jr. here with you on a Tuesday night, a windy Tuesday night for soccer. Is a chance to rain. There is a little bit of light rain in the Des Moines area. We'll see if that rolls through. And as we've said before, they will play in just rain. If there's lightning, that's another story. But if there's just rain, they will play soccer. It's senior night here at TT Cranny Field. We'll talk about that here in just a moment. The Tigers, as we said, are hosting the Williamsburg Raiders. They're coached by head coach Tim Jones. They come in with a record of 2-7-1 in the conference, 2 wins, 7 losses, 1 tie in the conference, and 3-8-1, 3 wins, 8 losses, 1 tie overall. They lost to Clear Creek Amana last Tuesday. They are led by sophomore Berkeley Mosser. Sophomore, number 10, has 5 goals on the season, and also then their senior goalkeeper, Hannah Dietz, has 80 saves at an 82% save percentage. For the Grinnell Tigers and Coach Steven Seek, they come in with almost the exact identical record, except they don't have a tie, but they are 2-7-0 in the conference, 3-8-1 overall. They beat South Tama last Thursday up at South Tama. They're led by Caitlin Seek, sophomore midfielder, with 8 goals on the season. Lillian Ford, one of the 4 captains, one of 4 seniors, too, that'll be honored tonight. Lillian has 3 assists on the season, and then Marin Sherman, a sophomore goalkeeper, has 160 saves on the season at a 79% save percentage. So those seniors we talked about, for the girls, there's 4 of them. They're all captains. Estefani Martinez, she's number 2. She's a defenseman and a wing. Isabel Holden, another senior, is a defense person. Claire Manat is a forward, is a senior, and Lillian Ford, a senior midfielder and forward. For the boys, they have 3 seniors tonight that'll be honored as well. Leandro Leal, a senior forward midfielder. Tyler Kostow, a senior defensive person. And Drake Keenan, a senior defenseman for Coach Eugene Pearden. We'll talk about them more as we get to the boys' game. Girls' game coming up here first. It's a busy week for Tiger sports in general. As you know, this time of year we have qualifying meets for golf, tennis, track, and everything. First of all, shout out to the boys golf team. As you saw posted on our social media page last night, the Tiger boys won the Walmart Conference golf meet last night by a pretty considerable margin. So congratulations to Coach Shane Hart. There we go. I knew it'd come to me. And the boys golf team. And speaking of boys golf, they are competing in the sectional golf meet. That's tomorrow, May 13th, out on Edmondson Course in Oskaloosa. And now the top 2 teams and individuals then will move on to the district golf meet next Monday, May 19th. That's down at Boss Landing Golf Course in Pella. For boys tennis, they're at the district meet at Waterloo Columbus this Saturday, May 16th, starting at 8 a.m. And then the girls golf is at the regional meet. First round this Friday, May 15th. Second round is Wednesday, May 20th. And girls state golf is going to be at Pheasant Ridge Golf Course in Cedar Falls, May 28th and 29th. And last but not least, or not quite last, but also good luck to the Tiger girls and boys track teams as they are competing in the state qualifying meet tomorrow, or this Thursday, May 14th, down at Pella. If you go into Quick Stats, and I said if you're a fan of Tiger sports, go there because if you check on the boys track and girls track, you'll find, and then you look at the state qualifying meet, which you can filter it down by the teams competing in the state qualifier. The Tiger boys and girls are well represented with a bunch of events either in first place or in second place at the top now coming in. Now, granted, you have to run your race, and it's supposed to be a little bit of a wind tomorrow night and chance of rain, but by and large, the Tigers, at least on paper, look like they have a pretty good shot to advance quite a few events to the state track meet, which is next week at Drake University, the Blue Oval. And now, last but not least, we want to talk about the Tiger baseball and softball team. Yes, it's that time of year. Tiger softball team is hosting East Marshall this Friday, May 15th, for a scrimmage. That's out at the softball complex here in Grinnell. That game starts at 6:30, so if you want to check out Coach Mike Doty and the softball team, get an early first look. They are scrimmaging here in Grinnell this Friday, May 15th versus East Marshall at 6:30. Tiger baseball team, they're also having a scrimmage this coming Friday the 15th. They are taking on Linville-Sully down at Sully. That is at 6:30. Linville-Sully, if you know, they won state a couple years ago, and last year they made it to the state baseball quarterfinals. So very good early test for Coach Stenberg and the Tiger baseball team. So a full, busy week. As my voice cracks, let me try that again. A full, busy week of Tiger sports, as it always is this time of year. And if you want to keep up on all the action, check us out on our social media pages. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. Also on X, which is formerly known as Twitter. You can check us out there at Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Also, if you look at our watermark there, the lower right-hand corner of your screen, you see that watermark. Just add the .com to that. That is our website. You can go there. We'll have the schedules posted of the current season schedule. And then we also have archived lists of all the games we've done, not only for the ones in season, but past seasons and past sports. You can check that all out there. Again, the watermark, lower right-hand corner, add the .com. You see now the girls' teams going on the field for the introduction of the starting lineups. We'll give you the lineups here for the Grinnell Tigers as provided for us by Coach Stephen Seek. Starting in goal, sophomore number 1, Marin Sherman again, has 80 saves on the season with a 79% save percentage. Then we have another senior, Estefani Martinez, one of 4 seniors for Coach Stephen Seek, starting. Number 3, Isabel Holden, another senior, gets the starting nod. Number 6, Brooke Moschmeyer, a sophomore. Number 8, Morgan Stocks, a freshman. Number 10, Alex Chidester, a freshman. Number 11, Peyton Manat, a sophomore. Number 12, Claire Manat, another senior. Number 16, Caitlin Seek, the sophomore, who leads Grinnell in goals scored with 8 goals on the season. Number 17, Lillian Ford, another senior, leads the team with 3 assists. And number 18, Sadie Klein, getting the start for Coach Stephen Seek. So now we move on to Williamsburg starting lineups. Channing Becker, a sophomore. Number 8, Kara Groby. Number 7, Mackenzie Van Hyft. Number 10, Berkeley Mosser, leads the team with 5 goals on the season. Number 11, Emily McGovern. Number 12, Anna Rivera. Number 16, Zoe Holzberg. Number 17, Bristol Van Zuyden. And number 42 on the season, that is Maddie Wilkinson. And then the keeping goal for the the Williamsburg Raiders is number 45, Hannah Dietz. Again, 80 saves on the season with an 82% save percentage. I want to take a moment now to salute all of our sponsors here, because without them, again, of course, we would not be able to bring you all these Tiger events. So we really appreciate their support. And if you are in any one of these merchants, just make sure you tell them thanks for sponsoring Tiger Sports Livestream, because we get a lot of comments from people say they enjoy our coverages, and we try to provide the best coverage, the most unbiased coverage you can. We cheer on for, obviously, the Grinnell Tigers, but we also acknowledge good plays made by other teams. And just make a note of that next time you're in one of these establishments. Our sponsors list include Polly Ice Pizza, Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company, Weldon Drywall, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate, Latitude Signage and Design, Mayflower Community, Mahaska Communication Group, Prairie Lakes Church, Wagon Wheels West, B3 Technology, and the Dairy Barn. Also, in addition to all those sponsors, you see our business card sponsors there in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. They include Grinnell Firestone, S&S Electric, and Corey Hall Photography, all proud sponsors of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. As you said, it's a little bit of a windy night here at TT Crane Field. The wind blowing from right to left across. It's out of the west, blowing towards the east. Now we're going to pause for the playing of our national anthem on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. All right, there you go. You heard our national anthem. And we are getting set for soccer again. Kind of getting towards the end of our broadcast season for soccer. Just one more broadcast after this. And that will be next Wednesday as the Grinnell Tiger girls on Wednesday, May 20th host Marion for a girls-only game. And that game is scheduled to start at 5 o'clock. Again, you can go to our website. The watermark there in the lower right-hand corner, add the .com. That's our website for our schedule. And won't be too much longer here. We'll be posting the softball and baseball schedule for summer of 2026. A full slate of softball and baseball action. I'll be doing primarily softball with a couple of baseball sprinkled in. We'll also have Dave Van Compernoll bringing you some baseball. Blake Walker is going to help us out too and do some baseball and other broadcasts for us as well. So keep your eye on our website for that. Coming here probably the next, I'd say next couple of weeks, we'll be getting that posted. We're about set for soccer here. And a couple unique things about soccer. And I know I say this all the time, but we always assume that if somebody's watching for the first time, one of the unique things about soccer is once the ball goes out of bounds, the players do not have to hand it to the official. They can grab the ball and go. The official does not have to touch it, unlike other sports like basketball, for example. They can grab the ball and go. Tigers are going to get first crack at it. They're going to be going into the wind here this first half. They're in the black uniforms with the orange stripe and the white numbers. They'll be going from left to right against the wind. Williamsburg in the road white with the red shorts and the red numbers. Just waiting for the ready for play signal. Lillian Ford, one of the four captains for Coach Stephen Seek. Referee's checking his side judges, making sure they're ready to go. And we will have that whistle here for play momentarily. There it is. And Lillian Ford puts it in play. Tigers kick it back. Martinez has it. Tigers trying to set something up. Passed ahead. Trying to get it to Claire Seek. A little too far. Taken away by the Raiders. Now Raiders are going to back it up. People always ask, why do they back it up and go back 20 yards? Well, they're setting up their offense. That pass intercepted by Claire Seek. Trying to get it over now to Claire Manat. But Manat has the ball taken away by Williamsburg. Teams try to set up a play and get players in the right position. Then they can run their attack. Ball is bounced around, kicked around, and is close to the sideline. Martinez steps in. Now Tigers take it back. Claire Seek has it. Over now to, or Caitlin Seek, pardon me. Yes, thank you, Mr. Walker. Out of bounds off Grinnell. It'll be a throw-in coming for the Raiders. One more mistake, and Dan's going to give me my own yellow card here. I'm going to get a warning. That pass goes off of Williamsburg out of bounds, and it'll be a Tiger throw-in. As you see, the players can just pick it up and go. They do not have to have the official touch it. Ball is thrown in, kicked down by Williamsburg. The other thing you may see is, well, the player's out of bounds and they touch the ball. It doesn't matter on the player. It matters on the ball. If the ball is in bounds, the player can be all the way out of bounds, have both feet and everything outside out of bounds, but as long as the ball, and they can touch the ball, as long as the ball's not out of bounds, they play on. Now Alex Chidester kicks it back, and giving chase down there is number 30 for Williamsburg. That was Paulette Cano. And that ball goes out of bounds, and they did point towards Williamsburg, so it'll be Raider throw-in down in the Tiger end. Now we get a ball down there. The ball personnel getting it over to the Williamsburg player to throw it in. Soccer, there's two 40-minute halves with a 10-minute halftime. That pass intercepted now. Nicely done by Caitlin Seek. Seek on the attack. Comes up the side, and they're going to call, they blew a whistle for what? Coach Stephen Seek did not like that call. He had his hands on the officials saying, I don't know if he called offside or what. Because, again, unlike other sports, they don't give a hand signal. They just simply blow the whistle, put their hand up in the air, and point towards the ball. So that tells me that some violation by Grinnell occurred. There's a long kick that time by Emily McGovern. And that wind grabs that, spins that wide left of the goal. So it'll be a goal kick coming for Grinnell. And as I say all the time, there's going to be some offsides called like there was one there, and I am not even going to try to explain it. I've tried to do that. I've even had officials try to explain it to me, and they even said there's no simple way to explain it. All I know is if you go on the website and look up the rules to how to explain offside, it's like 2.5 pages long. And I am not about to try this, so we'll just say it's offside and go with it. That pass too far ahead for Williamsburg, scooped up by the Tiger goalkeeper. Marion Sherman, she boots it out to about the 30, knocked down by the Tigers. Williamsburg giving chase. Now a good play up ahead, but no Tiger home. Nice idea, just a little too far. It goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Williamsburg, and the Raiders quickly get the ball in. Ball's headed back, and the Raiders have it. Bristol Van Zuyden now gets it headed. It's taken away by Lillian Ford. Now Ford over to Seek, and Caitlin just boots it out of bounds. That's a common strategy you see. If you're surrounded, you just boot it out of bounds. That gives your defense a chance to reset. Now the pass is out ahead and gets behind, and now there's a Williamsburg player on the attack. That's Kano, but it's intercepted nicely by Estefani Martinez, one of the captains. Stop that attack. She just boots it out of bounds off a Williamsburg player. Beat Tiger ball on a throw-in. But they play two 40-minute halves with a 10-minute halftime. And by rule, they can be uninterrupted. You can run continuously as the ball goes out of bounds off of Williamsburg. Tigers have the ball in the throw-in. The official will stop the clock if like there's an injury or some other play they want the clock stopped. But by and large, they let the clock run. There's a pass up ahead now. Trying to hit Ford. The ball's loose down to the end. Lillian Ford giving chase. She tries to grab it. It goes out of bounds. Williamsburg, you saw there, they just kicked it out of bounds. Gives the defense a chance to reset. Tigers try to throw it in quickly, take advantage of it. Out of bounds off Williamsburg. Throwing again. Now they throw the ball in. Ford has it. Over to Manat. Now down there in the corner is Morgan Stocks. The freshman Stocks with a shot towards the center. It's knocked away. There's a shot up and going to go wide right and high across the inline. Goal kick coming for the Raiders. And how they determine whether it's a goal kick or not, since Grinnell kicked that one out of bounds and went over the inline, the Williamsburg goalie gets to either throw it or kick it in, or another player gets to kick it in, as you see here. If Williamsburg would have kicked that out across the inline, Grinnell Tigers would have had a corner kick from one of the two corners. That's that difference. As the sun pokes out here. A little warm out there in the field. Game time temperature is 79 degrees. There is, again, that wind out of the west. It kind of has its moments where it's, steady, probably at 10 miles an hour, then it bursts up, take a little burst up to 20, then quiets down. So not too bad, at least right now. Ball bounced back and forth. Neither team really had an advantage. Both teams have been deep in the other one's defensive end. Now there's a pass ahead to Kano, and she's on the attack, being chased by Martinez. Kano on the near side, works the ball around, tries to get it past Martinez, cannot. Nice job again by Estefani Martinez. Gets that ball away, gets it back to Grinnell. Two good plays by the Tiger defense there. Now Ford up ahead to Seek. Seek tries to work towards the middle, gets past one defender. Being chased. Boots it up ahead, but nobody home. She's trying to catch it. And it's going to be taken back by Williamsburg. Yes, the Raiders do get control. And they try to advance it on their own. Ball gets past the Tiger defense. Quickly turn around. Tigers control. And they can start their own attack. Grinnell pass ahead, trying to get it down to Caitlin Seek. A little too far given chase is Emily McGowan. McGowan just to the end, as we've said. Boots it out of bounds. Be Tiger ball and throw in, and they're waiting for a ball right now in the signal, so. So Tigers will throw it in. Ball up and over, knocked down by Grinnell. Tigers deep in the Raider end. Ball's loose for a moment. Again, just booted out of bounds. Off of Williams. Oh, no, they say it went off Grinnell. So it'll be Raider ball on a throw-in. Subbing now, Sela Smith checking in for the Raiders. And Coach Tim Jones. Replacing number 42, Maddie Wilkerson. Nope, check that. Replacing number 30, Paulette Kano. They move Wilkinson back to a forward position from her defensive spot. Now Tigers having the Raider end. There's a pass down ahead. Giving chase now is Claire Manat. Manat has it, trying to get it square. Gets past one defender to the middle, and pass knocked away by Williamsburg momentarily. And the Raiders stop that attack. Nice defensive play that time by the Raiders. Can't quite catch that number. Looks like number 16, Zoe Holzberg, a senior. Now there's a pass down, and again, Estefani Martinez just boots it out of bounds. Gives the Tiger defense a chance to reset. Coming up on 8 minutes gone by here in this first half. No score between Williamsburg and Grinnell High School Girls Soccer on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network, and as you see the score on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Kurtz Collision Center, proud sponsor. There's a shot on goal, knocked down by Sherman, nicely done, and then snags the rebound. So that is a shot on goal, the first one of the game for either side. And Sherman has a save there, and be Tiger ball on the goal kick. Ball booted up towards the out-of-bounds side. The wind grabbing it, pushes it out of bounds. Raider ball on the throw-in. Now the ball out there in the middle of the field. Williamsburg giving chase. That's Sela Smith down in the corner, trying to track it down for the Raiders. So far, the defenses on both sides have made pretty good plays. Both teams have had an opportunity, but good defensive play by both teams have stopped any attack. Now the Tigers get control, trying to advance the ball upfield. The pass intercepted by Williamsburg, taken back by Grinnell. Kind of where the ball goes, back and forth, unless somebody can get some type of run out. By the way, they've had several rule changes as far as the end of the game. First year we did soccer, they would play an extra 10-minute period, and then they would go to penalty kicks. But then after that, they went to no overtime or extra time at all. If it ends at 0-0 or in a tie, it ends in a tie. So if we end up 0-0 after the end of the 80 minutes of soccer in this one, it goes as a tie. Now, Tigers get the ball away. Seek had it for just a moment, but good defensive play there by Williamsburg. Boots it out of bounds. If Seek had a full head of steam, she got past that place. She might have had a chance to get a shot on goal. And the ball now, Tigers will throw it in. Ball thrown in by Grinnell, taken by Morgan Stocks. Cleared out by Williamsburg, out of bounds. Ten minutes gone by here in this first half. No score between Grinnell and Williamsburg. High school soccer on our Tiger Sports Livestream Network. First of two games tonight. Boys game will follow this. Senior night here at TT Craney Field. The boys seniors will be honored at halftime of the girls game, and the girls seniors will be honored at halftime of the boys game. Tigers trying to maneuver past that Williamsburg defense. Ball's loose. Tigers have it for just a moment. Morgan Stocks had it, a first-year player, freshman player for Coach Stephen Seek. Now up the far sideline, Tigers trying to get an attack going, but Emily McGovern tracks it down, and it goes across the inline. A goal kick coming for the Raiders. Again, overcast skies here. Sun is, well, it's peeking through, but there's like a thin layer of clouds preventing us from getting the full force of the sun out there. Now McGovern's going to kick it away. Puts her leg into it, boots it out about the 10. Knocked down by Grinnell. Tigers trying to get the attack and get control. Stocks, good-looking freshman for Grinnell. There's a player going down, but we play on. That's another thing. Just because there's contact and a player falls down does not mean there's a violation. That's in all sports, but I think more so than in soccer, it's at the official's discretion or official's judgment as to whether a foul was called or not. There's a long goal kick taken down, scooped up by goalkeeper Hannah Dietz for a shot on goal save, and she boots it out. Taken right back by Grinnell. Tigers trying to push it in there. Caitlin Seek battling. And Tigers have possession. Now to Stock. She tries to get it ahead now to Claire Manette. Ball worked around the field. Trying to get a shot on it. Another pass knocked away, but now taken back by Grinnell. Tigers trying to score up. There's a shot, a pass, or maybe a shot, and Tigers giving chase. Williamsburg trying to clear the zone. Can't quite get it out. Now they do. And they stop that Tiger attack. Again, we've seen both teams. Now Martinez had it. Let's see. Does it go off of Williamsburg? No, they say off of Grinnell. We have subs now coming in. For Grinnell, number 4, Penelope Clayton checking in, replacing Claire Manette. Goes by Penny. So that's what we'll go with. Penny Clayton. And now we play on. Caitlin C. giving chase. Ball kicked away by Williamsburg, taken back by Grinnell. Trying to get it ahead to Stocks, knocked down by the Raiders. Seek now has in the middle. Caitlin Seek up ahead. Tries to get it down to Lillian Ford. Ford giving chase. Williamsburg getting there as well. And I think they're just going to boot it out of bounds. It should be Grinnell ball. No, they point toward, oh, that's right, because it went off of Grinnell. So it's a Williamsburg ball and throw-in. Raiders have it. Now back to the middle of the field, and here comes Williamsburg. Channing Becker has it on the near side, being guarded by Alex Chidester. Chidester trying to bumper off the ball, goes out of bounds. That should be Tiger ball, and it is. Again, nice defensive play by the Tigers. Alex Chidester, just a freshman for Coach Steven Seek, making that play, stopping that Raider attack. Ball headed by the Raiders. Now they're trying to get the ball here in the center. Josie Mize with the ball. Passes down ahead. We got an attack coming down, and there's a shot up on goal, but may have been deflected off Grinnell. Yes, it was, they're saying. That was Sheila Smith with a shot, but it was deflected off of Grinnell. So that should be, oh, they're going to say a goal kick, not a corner kick. All right. So they rule it was not off Grinnell. It was off of Williamsburg, so Tigers get the ball on the goal play. And ball gets kicked ahead out of bounds off of Grinnell. And that will be a Raider ball on the throw-in. Soccer field is 110 yards long. It's a regular football field plus the 10 yards. The goals are at the back of the end zones, or what would be end zones of football. So it's 110 yards long by 50 yards wide. Pretty good sized field to be running around in. Sub in for the Raiders, number 42, checking back in for Williamsburg. That's Maddie Wilkinson. And coming out is number 25, Sheila Smith for the Raiders, and Coach Tim Jones. Girls soccer pairings will be released later this week, I believe on the 14th. There was a bunch of games canceled that were being rescheduled, so they being the girls' union, wanted to allow for those games to be played. And they're going to release those pairings either tomorrow or Thursday, late in the afternoon, so the Tiger girls will know where they're going to be going in the postseason. Ball taken back by Williamsburg. Tigers try to clear the zone. Raiders knock it down. Now the Raiders punch it back to reset. Now they get it down here in the corner. Pass ahead. Nice attack run going by Williamsburg here. Out in the center trying to get turned around and get a shot on. There's a kick towards the goal and scooped up. Nicely done by Marin Sherman. Second shot on goal for the Raiders. Second save of the match for Sherman. Unofficially, of course, as I've said many times before, all of my stats are very much unofficial. Throw in for the Raiders. Ball kicked away by Martinez. Now out ahead. Raiders giving chase. Going down in the corner, it will be the official points towards Williamsburg, or towards Grinnell. It's going to be a goal kick for the Tigers, all right? Just under 23 minutes left to go here first half. No score between Williamsburg and Grinnell, as you see on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. High school doubleheader soccer on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Ball is pass intercepted. That shot knocked down in front is there, but Chidester with a nice job using her body to shield the Raider player. Raider player was zooming in to get that rebound, but Chidester used her body just like a box out in basketball and stopped the Raider player from getting that shot off. Again, fantastic defensive play by the Tigers. Really by both teams have had some pretty good plays to stop any attack. There is Isabel Holden coming in, kicking that ball away from the Raider player. Out of bounds. It will be Williamsburg ball on the throw-in. Ball booted up by Grinnell, kicked out by the Tigers, and knocked down by Williamsburg. Tigers trying to work it ahead there, but there was one Tiger jersey against three white jerseys, so Williamsburg gets the ball back. Now the ball's knocked loose by the Tigers. Seek with the ball up ahead, trying to get to Lillian Ford. Ford giving chase, again, just a little too far. It was out of bounds off Grinnell. It will be Williamsburg ball and throw-in. Subs in for both teams. 13, Anna Lindberg checking in for Grinnell. Replacing number 11, Peyton Manat. And number 13, Riley Jones checking in for Williamsburg, replacing number 7, Mackenzie Van Hyft. Ball's out of bounds off Grinnell. Raider ball on the throw-in. Quickly they get the ball thrown in. Ball spun off a Raider foot. Now kicked out ahead there by Caitlin Seek, but Raiders down to Lillian Ford giving some chase. Ford gets it back, though, but kicks it towards the goal. The goalkeeper's going to come up and scoop it up just before Lillian could get there. So it's a goal kick coming for the Raiders, or they can throw it in like they did there. You see how they threw that in. They kind of curled it and had to flick it in like throwing a Frisbee almost. And that's by rule. They can't just throw it with one hand. They have to, if they're going to throw it in like that, they have to do it with their curling like that. On the sideline, the players have to have the ball in two hands over their head throw in. That is the rule. If you violate that, it's a violation. The other team gets the ball. Now a long pass down, giving chase is Channing Becker, a sophomore, wins the race. Martinez down there. Becker trying to get past Martinez. Martinez, she does so. Tries to get the ball to the center, but taken away by Alex Chidester, and then back to Williamsburg. It will be a throw-in for Grinnell. All right, good job there. Team defense by the Tigers stopped that Raider attack, but Williamsburg had something brewing there. Now we have a violation on Williamsburg. The side judge right in front of us here called it. Don't know if you see him in your frame, but he raised his flag. That got the whistle from the referee. So Tigers had on a throw-in, but now the ball is taken down, and Williamsburg wanted a foul there, but we play on. Again, if in the official's judgment we've seen some very violent collisions, players hitting each other very hard or hitting the ground hard, and as long as at the official's determination it was not a foul, they play on. I've been had it explained to me by most officials that as a general rule, not always, but as a general rule, if you're dribbling the soccer ball and I come in and I get the ball first, any contact between us after that is generally ruled incidental. There's a turn and a shot on goal, knocked down by Sherman. Nice job again. Third shot on goal for the Raiders, third save by Sherman. Protects this 0-0 tie. But as long as I touch the ball first, any contact between the defender and the person dribbling the ball or with the ball, no matter how severe, it's deemed incidental, and they usually play on. Martinez gets the ball. Going to have a throw in here. We have a sub coming in for Grinnell, number 12 checking in. Claire Manette checking back in, replacing number 6, Brooke Moschmeyer. And now we throw it in. Martinez gets it in now to Sadie Klein. Now giving chase down is Chidester. Knocks it away from Channing Becker. Again, Becker with a lot of speed as sophomore for Williamsburg. Now the ball kept in play by Penny Clayton. Up ahead, they're going to rule offside or maybe out of bounds. Let's see. No, it went out of bounds. All right. Thrown by the Raiders, taken away by Grinnell. And Rivera has it there in the middle, trying to get it ahead to Channing Becker. Becker now boots it back towards the middle, knocked down by Grinnell. Caitlin Seek has it. Seek up ahead to Penny Clayton. Back to Seek. Tigers trying to get the attack going. Raiders surrounding her. Now the pass up ahead. Giving chase is Grinnell. Claire Manat on the far side has the ball. Tigers in Raider territory. Back to Morgan Stocks. Ball kicked away by Williamsburg. Taken back by Grinnell. Pass into the middle to Seek. Seek up ahead. Tries to get it ahead to Lillian Ford. Pass a little too long. Ball bounced around. Still Tigers around there. Now Williamsburg clears it. Back to the center. Caitlin Seek battling for it. Gets it punched through. Clayton had it for just a second. Raiders clear the zone. Back to Martinez, who boots it up and in. And knocked down by Williamsburg. Taken back by Grinnell. And now the Raiders on the attack. Riley Jones trying to advance it. Nice play that time by Grinnell. Sadie Klein took that pass away. Sends it back for Grinnell. Back and forth we go. Now the ball cleared down to the end zone. Chased down there by Emily McGovern. McGovern's just going to be on the far side. I guess it's still in play. Now, oh, it's still in play. And Tigers get it. Interesting maneuver there. Instead of letting it go out of bounds, they elected to play it on the sideline. Tigers took it away, but cleared out by Williamsburg. Over halfway through this first half, no score between Grinnell and Williamsburg. Girls soccer on our Curse Collision Center scoreboard. First of two games, boys game will follow. Tigers jostling for position. You see a lot of arms and shoulders extended. You can kind of get the arms out a little bit wide. You can't go straight out and lock it out flat. Now the Tigers just going to play it back to the goalkeeper. Nice job by Isabel Holden. Puts that back towards goalkeeper Marin Sherman, and it'll be a Tiger ball on the goal kick. They get it out quickly on the far side. Trying to get that attack running to that far side. Now Caitlin Seek has it on that far side. Has a player in the middle. Seek with two players there. Seek giving chase. Hustling down. Caitlin taking it over the middle. Tries to get a shot on goal and launches one hard, but just high and wide. That was a shot on goal. And now we have subs coming in for both teams. 5 and 6 for Grinnell checking in. Haley Emery and Brooke Moschmeyer back in for Grinnell, replacing Penny Clayton and number 8, Morgan Stocks. So that ball went over the end line by Grinnell, so that will be a goal kick coming for the Raiders. Again, I mentioned at the top of our broadcast there were some showers over the Des Moines area, but it looks like those have now dissipated. And the sun's trying to poke out here at TT Craney Field. It actually is getting through. There are some showers, but they're to our south. And since they're moving straight east, we don't anticipate them coming this way. Ball is out of bounds. A sub in for Williamsburg. Number 16 checking in, Zoe Hulsberg. And she will replace number 17, Bristol Van Zuyden. So Van Zuyden comes out. Van Zuyden just a freshman for Coach Tim Jones. And ball played in. Tigers try to get it down in the zone. Put a shot towards the goal. Goalkeeper comes up. Hannah Dietz and scoops it up. She whips the ball in. Tigers try to knock it down. Could not do so. Ball is loose for just a moment. Now Grinnell has it. Lindberg up ahead to Caitlin Seek. Seek in the middle on the attack. Tries to go around the far side. Seek working that far side. Will she get a shot on goal? Puts a shot up and gets it in the goal. Caitlin Seek from about 15 yards out from the far left side finds, just tucks it in that right side corner of the goal. And Tigers draw first blood at the 26th-minute mark. Caitlin Seek with the goal. It's 1-0, Grinnell with the lead. Now Williamsburg plays it in from midfield as the sun breaks through here at TT Craney. Again, the Tigers going, what wind there is, Tigers are going against it. It is blowing from right to left. So second half, Tigers will have the wind at their back. Now, Williamsburg had a run out for just a second. Nice job by Grinnell that time to poke it away. That was Isabel Holden, one of 4 senior captains for Coach Stephen Seek on senior night here. Again, the girls' seniors will be honored at halftime of the boys' game. Boys' seniors honored at halftime here of the girls' game. Ford has it now in the middle. Trying to get the ball turned up ahead. And just Tigers there. Martinez is going to track it down. Estefani, another senior. She boots up ahead, knocked down by Williamsburg. Now the Raiders punch it down in, and Sherman's going to come up from her goalkeeping spot, scoop that up right about the goal line, and that stops that attack. You may see subs there waiting to sideline. It's not automatic to get it going. Again, that's at the official's discretion. Unlike football or basketball or anything, they don't just automatically get it come in at a dead ball. They have to be beckoned in by the official. Now the ball's off of Williamsburg out of bounds, and it's going to be Tiger ball and a throw in. Now we have subs coming in. No, he switched his call. Initially pointed it was going to be Grinnell ball, so they allowed the subs, but the referee overruled. Okay, now they talk to each other. Now they're going to let that go. So it is, they are going to allow the subs, and it's still Williamsburg ball and the throw in. All right. Again, we get no hand signals. We don't know what happened there, but at least they talked to each other, got it worked out, and we got it straight and got it right. We assume. Ball down in the corner, rolls across the end line. That's going to be a goal kick coming for Grinnell. Just under 13 minutes left to go here. First half, Grinnell leads Williamsburg 1-0 on a Caitlin Seek goal at the 26th-minute mark, as you see in our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Ball gets passed in now The Tigers going to play it in. Tigers boot the ball up and out. Caitlin Seek takes it about the 25. Now Seek boots it on the far side, giving chase as Grinnell, but also there for Williamsburg, Emily McGovern, who's she's been there most of the game. McGovern just turns and boots it towards the sideline. It goes out of bounds off Grinnell, off Lindbergh, so Raider ball on a throw-in. Ball is loose for a moment. Nice bump off the ball that time by Grinnell. Isabel Holden bumped the Williamsburg player off the ball. Again, used kind of like a body screen or a box out or setting a screen in basketball. Used her body to prevent the Williamsburg player from getting the ball. Now the ball played ahead. Taken by Williamsburg. Defending, though, is Moschmeyer. Moschmeyer has it back and now kicked out ahead by Grinnell. Giving chase is number 16, Zoe Holzberg. Holzberg gets it back to her goalie, who then promptly boots it in and taken by the Raiders. Now the ball is taken away by Caitlin Seek. Seek with a shot on goal, just couldn't get the foot on it. Kind of spins around in disgust, didn't quite get the velocity on it she wanted. And Dietz makes the save on that shot on goal. Unofficially, 3 shots on goal for Williamsburg, 4 for Grinnell, with 1 goal given up by Williamsburg. And the Tigers do lead 1-0. Raiders now have the ball. Back and forth they go. Now a long pass down by Williamsburg. A little too far, trying to hit number 25, Celia Smith that time, but too far, and Sherman picks it up, and she will put it in play from about the 10-yard line. Ball bounces down around midfield, taken back by Grinnell. Ball gets going back and forth between players. Williamsburg now in control. Up ahead, Raiders now on the attack. Over to Berkeley Mosser. Mosser trying to maneuver. Again, poked away, nicely done by Alex Chidester. Another great defensive play by Grinnell, poking that ball away from the Raider player and stops that attack. Williamsburg quickly on the throw-in. A couple of subs waiting for both teams the next time they're beckoned in by the official. Now Lindbergh giving chase down in the corner. Gonna let that ball go all the way out of bounds. It'll be Tiger ball on the throw-in. Now we should have subs in. And we do. For Grinnell, checking in number 4, Penny Clayton, and number 8, Morgan Stocks. For Williamsburg, number 26 and number 5, Channing Becker and Josie Mize checking in for the Raiders. Again, clock does not stop on substitutions. As we said, it's a continuous clock unless it's stopped by the official. After a goal, they stop it, and then if there's an injury or other at the official's discretion, they can stop the clock as well. 9:35 left to go here, first half. Grinnell leads Williamsburg 1-0 on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. High school soccer doubleheader. Sockle? Not sure what I was trying to say there, but that's not a word. Ball booted up by Grinnell. Taken back by Williamsburg. Now the ball ahead, trying to get it again to their speedster Channing Becker, the sophomore, but a little too far. Scooped up by Sherman. It'll be a goal kick for Grinnell. Again, Tigers in no hurry. It's interesting to see the strategy, how it changes, if it changes once a team gets a lead. Some teams continue to attack. Other teams basically play keep away as much as they can. Now Sadie Klein boots it back to Chidester. Now she gets it up ahead to Moschmeyer. Moschmeyer doing battle with Kara Groby. A little bit of a shove. A couple of referees in the stands wanted a foul there. But again, there's a pass ahead. But Sherman out there to scoop it up. It's a shot taken by Celia Smith. But Sherman's there to scoop it up and deny them that. And she boots it out. Knocked down by the Raiders. That clearing kick booted back by Williamsburg off of the Raiders out of bounds. It'll be Grinnell ball on the throw, and we do have a subs in for Grinnell. As Stefania Martinez now checking back in, replacing Anna Lindbergh. And Martinez will throw it in. Martinez up ahead, taken away by Kara Groby. Out in the center to Bristol Van Zuyden. Tigers trying to intercept now. The shot knocked down, deflected by Caitlin Seek. Now the pass down in the corner Martinez just boots it out of bounds, just out of the reach of Channing Becker. Raider ball on the throw-in. $7:25 left to go here first half. Williamsburg trails Grinnell 1-0 on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Senior night here at TT Craney Field. 7 seniors to be honored, 4 for the girls, 3 for the boys on the respective soccer teams. They'll be honored at halftime of the respective games. Raiders still with time here to maybe get something going and try to tie this thing up. Now the Raiders have it. They move it up ahead. Becker has it. She flips it back off of Grinnell. It'll be Raider ball on the throw-in. That ball is off of Williamsburg. Tiger ball on the throw-in. You saw Coach Steven Seek there with the call, and fortunately the official agreed with him. Not always the case. I tried that when I coached basketball. I made many calls for the officials, and for some reason they never seem to agree with me. Oh well. Tigers with the ball. Now they boot it up ahead. Giving chase for Grinnell is Penny Clayton. Out of bounds off of Williamsburg. Tiger ball in the throw-in. Clayton now has it. Tries to get it ahead. Knocked down by Bristol Van Zuyden. Van Zuyden throws it in. Ball bounced around. Now booted up by Grinnell. Raiders try to knock it down. Now the ball is loose, and Tigers have it there at the midfield. And Williamsburg takes it away. Try to make a pass. It just tipped away by Williamsburg. Nicely done. As you said, a great defensive play from both teams on both sides. Now there's a run out. And there goes Channing Becker, the speedster, sophomore, giving chase down there to kind of interfere with that. Was the Tiger. Couldn't catch the number. But somebody ran down there to help out their goalkeeper, Sherman, who turns and acknowledges them for that hustle effort. But Channing Becker is fast. A lot of speed there. That kick goes up and out of bounds, and it will be right about it's number 3 that was down there. That's Isabel Holden, one of the senior captains. Kind of got in the way of Channing Becker that time, and even though she got a shot towards the goal, it was either tipped or interfered with by Holden, and that stopped that attack. Raider ball in the throw-in. Got the ready for play signal. If Raiders do throw the ball in and boot it right back up and out by Grinnell. Raider ball in the throw-in. Tigers go to clear it. Taken back by Williamsburg. Raiders are on the attack. Oh, nice move by Williamsburg. Got to pass one defender. That was Kara Grovey, but deflected away again by Holden. Now the ball at midfield. Collision. Players go down. We play on. Lillian Ford out there. Ford tries to get it ahead to Caitlin Seek. Nicely done by number 11, Emily McGovern, because if that McGovern doesn't get that, Caitlin Seek had a run out. So nicely done. Now there's ball giving chase. Tigers giving chase down in the corner, and they just booted out of bounds, they being Williamsburg. That was Morgan Stocks giving chase. And Tiger ball in the throw-in. Ball given over to Penny Clayton. Check that. Martinez. Martinez does a throw-in off of Williamsburg out of bounds. Tiger ball in the throw-in. Coming up on 3.5 minutes left to go here. First half, 1-0. Grinnell with lead over Williamsburg. High school soccer on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. First of 2. A girl boy doubleheader. Boys game will follow this one. Tigers have the ball. There's a shot. Seek trying to turn and hips around. Could not quite get spun around enough to get some velocity on it. It goes wide of the goal. And it'll be a goal kick coming for the Raiders. Again, sun is out now. The clouds have dissipated. And the wind still blowing fairly consistent, probably 10 to 20 miles an hour, but nothing too extreme like it was earlier this afternoon. The airport recorded a 35-mile-an-hour gust right around 12 noon today. So, fortunately, the winds are supposed to die down tonight a little bit. Hopefully not be quite as windy tomorrow for the golf and Thursday for the state qualifying track. That pass ahead to Grinnell goes out of bounds off of Grinnell. Raider ball on the throw-in. Oh, check that. We did go off of, thank you, Dan, did go off of Williamsburg, so it was a Tiger throw-in, just like this one. Martinez comes down to throw it in. 2:20 left to go here in the first half. Tigers trying to add to that total. There's a ball loose for just a moment, taken back by Williamsburg. Martinez tried to poke at it. Now the Raiders advance it. Up ahead. Becker put that arm out. Ball goes out of bounds off Grinnell. There's a throw-in coming down. Taken back by Grinnell. Out in the middle. Sadie Klein giving chase. Up ahead to Ford. He tries to get it up ahead to Moschmeyer. He goes out of bounds. And now we're going to have a whistle. Let's see. Oh, he's going to change the call. Said it was off of Williamsburg. So it'll be Tiger ball on the throw-in. Martinez again with a throw-in. Gets it down to Moschmeyer. Moschmeyer battling Williamsburg player there, number 38, Cecilia Grip. Tiger ball on the throw-in. Ball knocked down by Grinnell. Taken back. Up ahead to Caitlin Seek. Seek, the sophomore, leading Tiger goal scorer. Now with 6 goals in the season. Had the ball for a moment. Now she gets it back. Seek up ahead. Tries to get it ahead to Moschmeyer. Ball deflected up by Williamsburg. Ball is loose in front of the net. Tigers giving chase. And now Williamsburg gets it out from the center, but taken back by Grinnell. Less than a minute left to go here first half. Channing Becker now fighting to get the ball loose. Now Williamsburg clears the zone. Gets it downfield. Alex Shadester just watching, goes out of bounds. And it will be Raider ball on the throw-in. Rangers quickly run down. They'll try to get something. 37 seconds left. Still have time to get something going. Ball is thrown in that time. Over Josie Mize' head, down there in the corner. Mize has it, but poked out of bounds by Caitlin Seek. 20 seconds left, 25 seconds left. Raiders going to try to get something going here. Gets the ball in. Ball kicked around and deflected out of bounds. No, now it's deflected out of bounds by Grinnell. With 9, with 8, Williamsburg's going to have to hurry, and that might do it. She throws the ball in, knocked down by Williamsburg, tries to get a shot on goal, knocked away, and that will do it for the first half. Grinnell leads Williamsburg 1-0 after one half of play. We'll take this break and come back. You're watching high school soccer on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Tomorrow, some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at RamseyWeeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers!
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence, it's a community.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Of course, all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group, join the Grinnell Booster Club.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers.
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at ramseyweeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers!
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence, it's a community.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Of course, all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers.
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
Back here at TT Crane Field, getting set for the second half. Williamsburg versus Grinnell, girls soccer. Boys give it a follow. Chris Jr. here with you. Tigers lead 1-0 on a goal by Caitlin Seek in the 26th minute of the first half. And that's where we sit. Raiders start off with the ball. Teams have flipped ends. Now Tigers are going left to right across the screen. Williamsburg going right to left. Check that. I knew I'd mess up. That's my second. There's a yellow card coming then. Williamsburg going left to right. There we go. Facing the wind. Tigers going right to left with the wind at their back. Seek intercepts the ball. It's on the attack. Now boots it down and ahead. Long pass downfield. Scooped up by the goalkeeper. Hannah Dietz for the Raiders. Dietz boots it out towards midfield. Raiders have it. Tigers kick it back into play. Ball goes out of bounds off Grinnell. Raider ball on the throw-in. Pass in by Williamsburg. Raiders have it now, knocked ahead. Taken there by Isabel Holden. Holden gets it away from the speedy Channing Becker. Sophomore for Coach Tim Jones of the Raiders. Very fast. Saw Becker very close to a couple of runouts, but good defensive play by the Tigers stopped her chances of attack. Now the ball's wrestled away from Williamsburg by Grinnell. Still players going after it. They let it go, and the ball's kicked out by Grinnell. Knocked down by Williamsburg. There's a shot towards the goal and scooped up nicely by Sherman. That shot on goal taken by number 10, Berkeley Mosser, a sophomore. Sherman with unofficially her 4th save of the night. Preserves that 1-0 Tiger lead. There's a ball kicked up and out of bounds by Williamsburg. Emily McGovern with that honor. Raiders now throw the ball in, or Tigers throw it in. That goes off Grinnell out of bounds. It'll be Raider ball in the throw in. Quickly they get it in. As we discussed, they do not have to wait for the official to handle the ball. Once they point to whose ball it is, that team can grab it and go. Nice move that time by Williamsburg, getting past the Tiger defense. And that ball is booted up and out of bounds, so by the Raiders. And it will be Tiger ball on the goal kick. Ball booted out here towards midfield, goes out of bounds with that wind all the way up into the stands here. And it'll be Raider ball in the throw-in. Tigers knock the ball away. Now the ball again drifting out of bounds. Taken back by Williamsburg. Raiders quickly get it in. Tigers knock it down off the face of a Williamsburg player. Ouch. Bristol Van Zyden took that one. Since that was off of Williamsburg, Tigers get it on the throw-in. Now the ball played ahead. McGovern giving chase. Just poked it out of bounds just ahead of Morgan Stocks. And Tigers get the ball on the throw-in. Grinnell quickly gets it in. Stocks has it for just a moment. Knocked down and loose. Now Moshmeyer with it, working it around the defense. Williamsburg tries to clear it out of the zone, gets kicked off Grinnell. Raider ball in the throw-in. Now the ball back towards midfield. Cleared out of there by Grinnell. Bounced along the sideline. They say it went out of bounds. It will be Tiger ball in the throw-in. Now the Raiders looking to throw it in. Unlike basketball, too, there's no time limit. There's no 5-second rule to get the ball in. I mean, I don't think they can take all day, but there really is no count by the officials in any time frame they have to get the ball in. I suppose if they hold on to it long enough, the officials at their discretion could call it delay a game or some type of violation, but I've never seen it in the 3 or 4 years we've been doing soccer. Now the ball's out ahead. Williamsburg on the attack. Coming in for a shot on goal. Williamsburg pulls it back to let the defense recover. Now she tries to get it around, and Tigers just booted out of bounds. And that will be a throw-in right from the side. It did not go across the end line. It went off on the sideline, so it'll be a throw-in for Williamsburg. And the distinction there, the official ruled the ball went out of bounds across the sideline, so it's a throw-in. If he ruled that it had gone out of bounds off Grinnell across the end line, it would have been a corner kick for the Raiders. Have not had a corner kick in this game as yet. Somewhat unusual. There's a shot towards the goal, but it goes behind the goal. It'll be Tiger ball on the goal kick. Just underway here in the second half. Grinnell leads Williamsburg 1-0, as you see on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Senior night here at TT Craney Field. 7 seniors honored. They honored the 3 boys seniors at halftime of the girls. And at halftime of the boys game coming up here, they will honor the 4 Tiger senior girls soccer players. Boys pairings came out today, but there's been some question as to whether the Grinnell boys will be hosting or not, so we're just going to have to hold off until the boys union gets that sorted out. The Tiger girls pairings, I think, get released tomorrow. or May 13th, rather, at 3:45 on their website. I read. So the Tiger girls have to wait a couple of days before they get to see where they're going. Now taking them all the way down for Williamsburg, Emily McGovern, all the way down in the corner, still giving chase. And McGovern now shadowing Anna Lindberg. Lindberg turns and boots it out of bounds. Check that. That's number 11, Peyton Manette. Now subs in. Here comes Lindberg. I saw her at the sideline. I thought transposed numbers there. So Lindberg is coming in now for Peyton Manette. That's Anna Lindberg, a freshman, for Coach Steven Seek. And the Raiders throw the ball in. Headed up by Williamsburg. Ball loose in front of the net there, but a whole host of Tiger defenders there. Tigers clear the zone, get it out, but taken back by Williamsburg. Mr. Van Zuyden now. And Williamsburg tries to give chase on the far side. They cannot keep it in bounds, so it'll be Tigers ball in the throw in. Now the ball up ahead for Grinnell. Tigers on a run out. Here we come. Grinnell on the attack. Tigers out ahead of everybody. Seek lining it up. She's going to put a shot up and just sends it wide left. Golden opportunity there for the Tigers. Caitlin Seek looking for her second goal. Had a shot at it, but just booted it wide left. And so Williamsburg will play the ball on a goal kick or a throw-in, whatever the goalkeeper decides. Now Sherman boots the ball in play, gets past the Raider defense, taken back by Grinnell. Martinez tried to save it, could not do so, and it's out of bounds. Sub in for Grinnell, number 4. Penny Clayton checking in for Grinnell, replacing number 12, Claire Manette. Raiders ball in the throw-in. Now the ball taken up ahead. Ball's knocked down by Williamsburg. Tigers trying to clear the zone, can't quite do it. Now on the far sideline, Anna Rivera has it. Senior for Coach Tim Jones and the Raiders. Goes out of bounds off of Rivera. Throw-in coming for Grinnell. Ball gets kicked way far down, and it goes out of bounds. Across the end line, it will be Raiders ball in the throw-in. Sub in for Williamsburg. Number 32 checking in for Williamsburg. That is Sarah Wilson. Wilson, a sophomore. Replacing number 16, Zoe Holzberg, a senior. Now ball put in play. Fighting around for it was Grinnell, and it goes across the inline off Grinnell, so it'll be a goal kick coming for Williamsburg. Had to wait there just a moment. There really wasn't a signal by the official. And again, it looked like Grinnell kicked it, but you never want to assume. They're a lot closer. They can see if somebody maybe have tipped it or the Tiger player kicked it off of Williamsburg, but no such call, so it is Tiger ball. Williamsburg does a quick throw in. Tigers keeping the ball down in their offensive end. Now the ball is taken around, knocked loose, and we're going to have, I thought I heard a whistle. No whistle. We play on. It goes out of bounds. It will be Tigers ball on the throw in. Martinez quickly gets it in. Try to get it ahead to Moschmeyer. Moschmeyer's boot taken ahead by Channing Becker. Becker, a lot of speed, the sophomore, tries to boot it ahead. Still giving chase. Williamsburg now gets it down and now knocked away by Alex Chidester down in the corner. Becker tracks it down. Raiders still have it in the attack end. Tigers trying to defend. It goes out of bounds, and let's see. They are going to rule Williamsburg ball on the throw-in. Now the ball kicked across the center, trying a centering pass. Nobody home. Williamsburg has it. Ball knocked up in the air in front of the net. It's still loose in front of the net. Tigers have it. Need to clear the zone, and Grinnell gets it out of there. Boy, that was close. The ball was kind of in front of the net. Now Williamsburg takes it back. Ball's loose in the center. Shot attempt knocked away by Grinnell. Williamsburg still has it. And now they clear back out. Pass down inside. Taken back by Grinnell and cleared out of the zone. Now the pass out to the middle, and Caitlin Seek steps in. Now she boots it up ahead. Her teammate giving chase. That's Morgan Stocks. Stocks in a foot race. Kind of tied there. Both players got to the ball at once, and the ball is loose. Stocks has it, turns, tries to get it down in the zone, but it's off her out of bounds. Raider ball in the throw-in. Subs in for both teams. 2 subs in for Williamsburg, 1 for Grinnell. Coming in for the Tigers, number 5, Haley Emery. Replacing number 6, Brooke Moschmeyer. My apologies to Brooke and her family. It's Mashmeyer, not Moschmeyer. Mashmeyer, like the TV show MASH. I'm dating myself there. Otherwise, my apologies to her family. We'll get it right. Ball now booted down in the zone, cleared out by Williamsburg. Tigers still have it down in the zone. Trying to square it up is Caitlin Seek, being chased by a Raider defender. Seek now all the way over here to the near side. Tries to boot it and turns it around. Sadie Klein gets it back, and a shot on goal. Saved that time by Hannah Dietz. Nice save. Stops that Tiger attack. Now the ball cleared out of the zone by Williamsburg. Channing Becker giving chase. Becker, speedy sophomore, being checked by Holden. Isabel stays right with it and takes the ball away. Again, great defensive play by Grinnell. Holden giving chase, and ball now goes out of bounds. And it will be Raiders ball in the throw-in. Raiders get the ball in. Kara Groby with the ball. Boots it out towards the sideline. Now back to the middle. Long shot on goal. And that ball gets caught in the wind and slows down considerably before it gets, by the time it gets down to goalkeeper Marin Sherman. Easy save for Marin. She scoops it up, and it'll be Tiger ball in the goal kick. Ball booted up in the air. Good boot that time by Sherman. Got it out by the 50-yard line. Off of Williamsburg, out of bounds. Tiger ball in the throw-in. Again, boys game to follow here. Then our last regular season broadcast of soccer will be next Wednesday, the 20th. as the Tiger girls are hosting Marion here at TT Craney Field for just a girls-only game starting around 5 o'clock right here on the Tiger Sports live stream network. You can check out our schedule of events. That watermark you see in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, just add the .com. That's our website. You can go there for schedules, archive footage, and much, much more. Tigers now on the attack. Get the ball out ahead. Caitlin Seek with it. Has somebody in the middle. Seek on the far side. Tries to boot it up and just missing the shot. Attempted deflection in. Great idea. Just cannot make the connection. Coach Steven Seek applauding that effort. Nicely done play by Grinnell. Just could not make the connection. And it will be Raider ball on the goal kick. Sub in for Grinnell. Claire Manette checking back in for Morgan Stocks. And now Williamsburg to play it in. There's a boot up towards the near sideline. Knocked down by Grinnell. Tigers quickly have it out in the center to Sadie Klein. Klein working. Spins back. Or that's, it's, check that. That is Caitlin Seek. Sadie Klein is out there, but that was Seek there in the middle. Now the Raiders have it. They mount the attack. Ball passed ahead, knocked down by Grinnell. Lindbergh giving chase on the far side, does her job and stops that Williamsburg player from advancing. Now the ball is knocked down by Grinnell. And Tigers take it back. Tigers with control. Up ahead now. Pass just a little too far. Goalkeeper Hannah Dietz scoops it up. Puts a nice boot into it. Gets it out across midfield. Flick backed in by Williamsburg. Now Tigers take it. Lillian Ford now gets it away on the far side. Tigers with a shot attempt coming up. No, Williamsburg steps in. Nicely done by the Raiders. They poke it out of bounds, and let's see. Is that going to be... Looks like it's going to be off of Grinnell, they say, so it'll be a goal kick coming for Williamsburg. Number 11 for Grinnell checking in. That is Peyton Manat. Replacing number 2, Estefani Martinez. And there's a goal kick coming for the Raiders. Now, Caitlin Seek intercepts the ball here about the 20. Seek over across to her teammate, Sadie Klein. Klein gets it back to Seek on the far side. She tracks it down. Now the pass the middle, knockdown, nicely done by Williamsburg. Tigers had a couple players in the middle, but good defense again by the Raiders. Stops that Tiger attack. Now the ball being advanced up the far sideline. Kicked ahead by Williamsburg, right to a couple Grinnell players. And Grinnell pokes it back down into their zone. And now Seek over to Lillian Ford. Ford back to Holden. Check that. That's Penny Clayton on the far side. Ball goes out of bounds off Grinnell. Throw in coming for Williamsburg. Subs in for both teams. Number 6 checking in for Grinnell. That's Brooke Mashmeyer. And she is going to replace number 4, Penny Clayton. So Mashmeyer, sophomore, Clayton, a freshman. And Williamsburg throws it in. Now the ball booted down into the zone. Tigers giving chase. That's Haley Emery giving chase down there in the corner, but a little too far. And it will be a goal kick coming for Williamsburg. Still have not had a goal kick by either team. Oh, maybe we're going to have our first one here. Okay, they did rule it off, Williamsburg. So, yes, our first goal kick of the game. That means the official ruled the ball went across the end line, touched last by Williamsburg. So it'll be a goal kick coming for Grinnell, the first of the game. See how much this wind plays into it as the flags at the top of the goalpost are sticking straight out. There's a ball put up in the air. Ooh, just missing a header attempt was Grinnell, knocked down by the Raiders, and here they come on the attack. Williamsburg on the far side had the ball for a moment, taken back by Grinnell. Now the ball slipped past the defender. And now kicked back down into solidly by Grinnell. And Dietz touches it, I think. So that should be a goal kick coming for Grinnell. I think they ruled the Williamsburg goalkeeper touch it. Yes, they did. That's going to be a goal kick for Grinnell. That was off of Grinnell. Had you let that go, it would have been a goal kick for Williamsburg. But now as it is, it'll be a corner kick coming for Grinnell, the second one of the match. Second one here in the last couple of minutes. So now the Tigers line it up. And here we go. Ball booted in. Tigers like to play. Caitlin Seek trying to get turned. Gets the ball past the defender. Now down in the corner. Trying to get around to get a leg on it. And Tigers had it, but just dropped it off. Nobody there. Good play by Williamsburg. Just take that one away. And that stops that Tiger attack. Now the ball up ahead. Williamsburg was on the attack, but cleared out of the zone by Grinnell. Chidester with that. Over halfway gone in this second half. 1-0 Grinnell with the lead over Williamsburg. On our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard, Caitlin Seek with a goal in the first half of the 26-minute mark gave the Tigers a 1-0 lead. Now Williamsburg to play it in. Ball bounced around there at midfield and now taken back by Grinnell. Oh, we're going to have a whistle. And we got a Williamsburg player down on the far sideline. I didn't see they called a violation. I think the player is just down. So they're going to stop the clock and motion the trainer to come out. But that player's not getting up. So we have a stoppage of the action here. We're trying to sub in as well. We won't speculate at this point. She's face down. Hopefully it's just a cramp or she got kicked in the calf or the heel. And the way they're looking at things, they're pointing at the knee there. So we'll just keep it here. We're going to take a little pause while they check on the injured player, because they will not resume play until that player is safely off the field. Now Coach Tim Jones comes over as well to check. And they're doing the stress test on the knee. Again, don't want to speculate, but that is not a good sign. So we'll keep it right here. We'll keep the video right here anyway, and we'll just pause for a moment while they tend to the injured player. And we'll be back once action starts. Okay, the Williamsburg player got up and they got off the field not under their own power. They still were not. They still did not get. Was not putting any weight on it. But she's on that far sideline. They're being tended to by the Tigers' physical therapist. And once we get the ready for play signal from the official, Tigers will play it in from about the 47-yard line. Now we're still getting players organized here. Now the official has sent people back to their benches here. Coach Tim Jones talking to the referee. Now at least the Williamsburg player, they're walking on the far side there and putting weight on it. At first they were not. So I'm not sure what this ruling is. They're stopping play. Now our goalkeeper is coming out, so I'm not sure what our delay is here. So we'll again just take this pause, because they're getting a card, I think, for this Williamsburg player. So I think we're going to just pause here again, and we'll have play resume here in just a moment. High school soccer on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Okay, now it looks like we're ready for play. The official getting everybody set. The players are back out on the field. We're set to resume here after about a 7-minute stoppage. And now we get the ready for play, and there we come. Injured player for Williamsburg is number 25, by the way. That's Celia Smith, a senior. Brought over by the Tiger Athletic Director Chris Kaufman to be checked on. Ball goes out of bounds off of Williamsburg. Tiger ball in the throw-in. 18:50 left to go here in the match. Grinnell leads Williamsburg 1-0 on our Curse Collision Center scoreboard. Caitlin Seek with a goal in the 26th minute of the first half gave the Tigers the lead, which has held up thus far. Now we got a violation called, and Tigers are going to get the ball on a free kick at the 20. I was watching the referee. I didn't even hear that he blew his whistle or saw that he blew his whistle or put a hand up. Everybody just stopped, and the Tigers put the ball down. Now Seek with a long shot towards the goal. Again, drifts just wide. Dietz watches it go by wide. It'll be a goal kick coming for Williamsburg. Sub in for Williamsburg. Number 17 checking in, Bristol Van Zuyden. Coming in for the Raiders. Replacing number 13, Riley Jones. Now the ball booted up ahead. Raiders trying to get the ball. It's been predominantly played down in here in their defensive end this second half. Now Seek has it. Trying to negotiate through traffic. Ball is kicked away by Williamsburg. Now booted towards the sideline. Raiders giving chase. And it will be Tiger ball on the throw-in. Tigers trying to mount some type of attack. Claire Manat now tries to get it back in the center. Manat has it to Seek in the middle. She's trying to go through two Raider defenders. Gives herself some space. Now she tries to go around the side. Puts a shot on goal and trickles it in. Past the diving Hannah Dietz. Caitlin Seek with her second goal of the match. Gets it in. It is 2-0. Grinnell with the lead over Williamsburg. That goal coming at the 23-minute mark of the second half. So Claire Seek, 2 goals in the match, and Tigers with a very big second goal leading Williamsburg 2-0. Down here on the near sideline, we see the Williamsburg player, number 25, Celia Smith, now looking at her ankle. So maybe she just rolled her ankle a little bit versus her knee. I thought they were checking the knee out, but it looks like they're going to ice and tape up the ankle here. So hopefully that's not a serious injury for Smith. Again, a senior for Coach Tim Jones on the Williamsburg Raider team. Hate to see that. Hate to see any player get hurt from any team. I've said that for years. When I coach, you hate to see that as well. You're competing, you're playing hard, but boy, you just don't like to see any. But that's a part of sport, too. It is what it is. Ball goes out of bounds off of Williamsburg. Tigers get the ball in the throw-in. Again, the vast majority of this half has been played down in Williamsburg defensive end. Here comes Seek again on the far side. Puts a shot up, but it's deflected by Williamsburg. That will be a corner kick coming for Grinnell. You got to chase down a ball here, but looks like Claire Seek is going to do the honors. Clock moving now, 15.5 minutes left to go here in this second half. Grinnell now leads 2-0 over Williamsburg. Again, girls pairings to be released tomorrow afternoon at 3:45. So Tiger girls will learn their fate. Here comes the ball up in the air by Seek. It's knocked down by Grinnell, loose in front of the net momentarily, but gets through the center and cleared out by Williamsburg. Back to Martinez, though. Martinez boots it right back down in, taken back by Williamsburg, who clears it out. Tiger ball in the throw-in. Martinez up ahead, bounces it off of Manat. Now the ball gets knocked down into the zone. Williamsburg goes to clear it. Wind, you can see the wind grab that ball, push it out of bounds. Tiger ball in the throw-in. Martinez gets it in quickly to Lillian Ford. Ford has it now out in the center to Caitlin Seek. Seek working off the defense of Williamsburg. Can't tell that number. That's number 17. That was Bristol Van Zuyden, a freshman, guarding Caitlin there, and booted across the end line by Grinnell. Williamsburg gets the ball on a goal kick. Sub in for the Raiders, number 16, checking in Zoe Holzenberg. Replacing number 32, Sarah Wilson. So goal kick coming for the Raiders. Hannah Dietz just puts it in. Gets it over to her teammate, who promptly boots it up and out of bounds. It'll be a Tiger ball in the throw, and now a sub in for Grinnell. Number 14, Jolene Dostal coming in, replacing Claire Manat. Tigers throw the ball in, kicked away by Williamsburg. Now Channing Becker has a speedy forward for Williamsburg. Taken away, though, nicely done by Grinnell. Sadie Klein. Klein down in the corner to Morgan Stocks. Stocks giving chase. Can't quite control it down there in the corner. It goes across the inline. It'll be a goal kick coming from Williamsburg. Sub in for Grinnell now. Number 15, Anna Wiebold checking in. First time today, replacing number 6, Brooke Mashmeyer. Ball put in play by Williamsburg up the far side. Raiders giving chase, but Alex Chidester been back there. Tiger defense, for the most part, been pretty solid. They've had some shots on goals, and Sherman's made some saves, but by and large, a lot of Williamsburg attacks have been stopped before they even got a shot on goal. Now that ball passed ahead, and here we have a run out. Channing Becker, speedy sophomore, puts a shot up, is deflected at the last moment by the Tiger defenseman there. I think that was Isabel Holden back there. It should be. No, they're going to say she just booted out of bounds. All right. Not a corner kick. Peyton Manette checking in now for Grinnell, replacing number 2, Estefania Martinez. 12:20 and counting left to go here in the match. 2-0 Grinnell with the lead over Williamsburg on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. For the first time, I won't say this half, but maybe the second time this half, the ball is now down in the Tiger defensive end. Quickly cleared out by Grinnell. Ball knocked down by Williamsburg, taken back by Grinnell. Tigers fighting for it. Dostal has it there in the center, poked away and taken by Williamsburg. Pass up the far sideline, gets past the defender. Lindbergh giving chase. Lindbergh has it, and she goes down. And she pops back up, okay. She grabbed her knee there. I thought for a second we might have an issue, but she popped right back up, thankfully. And we play on. Now Tigers try to mount an attack again. Seek getting the charge on the far side. Seek getting the ball up ahead. Now pass it ahead. Giving chase is Grinnell. Down that far sideline, Tigers going to get to it. They'll have the ball. Well, no, let's see. They ruled offside. Never mind. Offside call on Grinnell. It'll be Williamsburg ball. Sub in now for the Raiders. Number 36, Emerson Dermody, set to check in. And they're not allowing the sub. Oh, because of the violation has occurred there on the offside. Had that been a goal kick, they would have. But now because of the violation, the subs have to wait for the next dead ball. Raiders to play it in from about their 25-yard line. Knocked down by Grinnell. Tigers have it on the attack. Maneuvering past the defense, number 15 is Diane Guillen. But Williamsburg takes it back. Guillen tries to swipe at it, misses it. Ball played back, poked away by Grinnell. Tigers giving chase. It goes off of Williamsburg out of bounds to be Tiger ball on the throw. Now subs coming in for Grinnell, number 20. Checking in, Daniela Pacheco. Pacheco checking in. Replacing number 14, Jolene Dostal. Coming up on 10 minutes left to go here in the match. Grinnell with a 2-0 lead over Williamsburg. Still time for the Raiders to get something going, but clock becoming their enemy. Off of Williamsburg over there on the far side. Tiger ball in the throw-in. Ball is loose. Tigers still giving chase. Ball is still loose, and Tigers have it out in the middle of the field. Trying to get a shot. Trying to get a shot. Seek puts a shot up and just sends it wide right. Up and over the goal. Now sub in. Brooke Mashmeyer checking in. Place number 15, Diane Guillen. And Raiders ball on the goal kick. Now Williamsburg has it, trying to get something started. Ball down in their end of their offensive end of the field. But nicely done. Alex Chidester again, poking that ball away and stopping that Raider attack. Tiger defense today has been very, very good. Isabel Holden back there Also Peyton Manat, Alex Chidester. Pretty solid on that back end for the Tiger defense. Ball being booted around. Neither team really gaining control. Now Williamsburg has it momentarily. Now they try to mount their attack. Holden tries to get in there and knock it away. Now the ball is loose. Lindbergh has it, and that player's taken down, and they're going to call a foul on Grinnell that time. Just outside the box, and that's important. Had that foul occurred inside that yellow line, the goalie box area, it would have been a one-on-one situation. One Williamsburg player against the Tiger goalkeeper, Marion Sherman. As it is, Williamsburg set the plate and puts the ball up, boots it up and over everything, over the goal. It'll be a goal kick coming for Grinnell. Now the ball up in front of the Tiger goal. A couple Williamsburg players trying to surround. Now the Tigers get it here to the near side, and now the Tigers get it up ahead. Seek tries to get it ahead to Morgan Stocks. Out of bounds. Raider ball in the throw-in. Zipping in there was the speedy sophomore Channing Becker. Try to poke it loose. She does poke it loose. Out of bounds off Grinnell, so Raiders will get it on the throw-in. Ball put in play. Giving chase down there is Emily McGovern. McGovern tries to turn and put a shot up. It goes wide, hits the side of the net. It'll be Tiger ball in the goal kick. Two subs in for Grinnell now. Number 9, Lainey LaCasey. Number 12, Claire Manat. Also number 2, Estefania Martinez. So 3 subs in for Coach Stephen Seek checking into the game. And we get the ready for play signal, and the ball is put in play by Grinnell. 6.5 minutes left to go in the match. Tigers lead Williamsburg 2-0 on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. There's a pass up ahead, knocked down nicely by Williamsburg. Ball still loose. Mashmeyer trying to fight for it out there. Tigers have it now momentarily. Now the ball booted up and across field, and comes Claire Manat. Claire tries to maneuver, gets past the defense. Now tries to pass to the middle, pass a little behind her teammate, and Williamsburg takes control. Williamsburg goes to kick the ball out. They're giving chase, but I think it's going to be out of bounds off of Williamsburg. Yes, it'll be a Tiger ball on the throw-in. Martinez tries to throw it in to get it down to Lillian Ford. Headed back out by Williamsburg once again. Throw-in coming. Ford knocks the ball down. Check that. That's Claire Manat. Now out in the center to Caitlin Seek. Seek boots it up ahead. Dietz giving chase. The goalkeeper arrives just ahead of everybody. Boots it out of there. Nicely done by Hannah Dietz. But Tigers get it back. Seek over to Lindbergh. Lindbergh tries to pass it out in to Stocks. And the ball bounced around the center there. Kicked out by Grinnell. It will be Williamsburg ball on the throw-in. Subs set to come in for Grinnell. It's Penny Clayton going to check in when beckoned by the official. Again, it's not automatic on a dead ball. This sub's going to come in. It depends on the official and the situation. Now the ball is loose, and here comes Becker, the speedy sophomore. Gets to the ball first, but again, the Tiger defense is there. Pestering her, can't get a shot off. Now it's cleared over. Have a shot chance coming up here. She puts a shot up, and it goes just wide. Williamsburg tried to get it. Still in play on the far side. Tigers give chase, and they stop that Tiger attack. That's one of Williamsburg's best chances all game long. And Tiger defense again made the play when they had to stop that goal. Now subs in again. I think we have a stoppage in play. Let's see. Yes. Subs in for Grinnell, number 4, Penny Clayton. Number 5, Haley Emery checking in for the Tigers. Replacing number 9, Lainey LaCasey. And number 6, Brooke Mashmeyer. Ball gets kicked away by Grinnell. Throw in coming for Williamsburg. Four minutes left to go in the match right now. Clock really starting to become an enemy of the Raiders. Now the ball gets up ahead. Becker giving chase. Just too far ahead. Nice play by Marion Sherman, the Tiger goalie. Runs up and scoops it up just ahead of Becker getting there. And it'll be a goal kick. And taking more time off that clock. Ball knocked down by Williamsburg. Gets past a couple of Tiger defenders. Here on the near side, Raiders have it once again. Berkeley Mosser now gets it ahead, trying to get it to Channing Becker. Mosser now over to Anna Rivera. Rivera on the far side puts up a long shot. Scooped up nicely by Sherman, although Becker was closing in. So nice job by Sherman, not only to stop the shot, but scoop it up and make sure there's no rebound that Becker could have put in. And she boots it out, bounces near midfield all the way down into Williamsburg territory. Now giving chase is Seek, but again, the goalkeeper, Dietz, comes up and just does kick it out and away. It'll be Tiger ball to the throw-in. Sub in for Grinnell, number 8, Morgan Stocks checking in. Replacing number 12, Claire Manat. Now the ball played in by the Tigers. Just under 3 minutes left in the match. 2-0 Grinnell with the lead over Williamsburg on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Raiders here on the near side got something going. Rivera on the near side being checked by Martinez. Rivera pass out in the middle. Here comes the sophomore. Becker just misses. The ball's kind of spun away from her. And Chidester gets it, just boots it out of bounds. Gives the Tiger defense a chance to reset. Again, another near miss. That time by Williamsburg. If this score holds up, Coach Tim Jones can talk about the missed opportunities. Maybe one or two on the Raiders, but most of that's been because of great Tiger defense in that back line. And Williamsburg's had pretty good defense for the most part, too. Thwarting several Tiger attacks. But Claire Seek, the sophomore, with 2 goals. Caitlin, thank you, Dan. I knew I was going to mess that up. My apologies to the Seek family. Caitlin gets it up ahead. Williamsburg now in desperation mode. Less than 2 minutes left to go. Down 2 goals. Raiders got to get busy, and Tigers just booted out of bounds. It will be a throw-in coming for Williamsburg. Raiders quickly get it in. Berkeley Mosser has it. Back over to Anna Rivera. Rivera trying to maneuver it ahead to get it to Becker. Knocked down by Grinnell. Taken back by McGovern. Raiders really trying to crash there in the center, but Tigers get it out of there. Overhead now to Stocks. Stocks up ahead to Seek. Caitlin up ahead. Gets the ball up ahead now to Penny Clayton. Clayton on the far side giving chase, and it goes out of bounds. And we have less than a minute left to go here. Raiders need to get the ball in, trying to at least get something, maybe get one last chance here for a goal run. Raiders have it. On the far side, Seek giving chase. Seek knocks out of bounds. It'll be Raider ball and a throw-in. And Williamsburg has to get their own ball, and that's going to take a lot of time. 35 seconds left to go here in the match. Ball's thrown in. Williamsburg plays it up ahead now. Maybe get Becker on a run out here. We'll see then. Ball cleared out of the zone by Grinnell. Tigers now have it. Williamsburg pokes it back in. Tigers are going to get the victory here. 10 seconds left. Tigers going to improve, get their 3rd win in the conference, go to 3-7-0 and 4-8-1 with 1-0, and that will do it. Tiger girls get a win today, defeating Williamsburg 2-0 here on senior night at TT Craney Field. We'll take this break. About 15 minutes or so, come back for the boys game. You're watching high school soccer on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at RamseyWeeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers!
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence, it's a community.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Of course, all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group, join the Grinnell Booster Club.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers.
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at RamseyWeeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers!
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence, it's a community.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Of course, all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group, join the Grinnell Booster Club.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers.
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at RamseyWeeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers!
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
Back here at TT Crane Field, getting set for the start of the boys' game. Second half of our doubleheader, girls defeating Williamsburg 2-0. Tiger girls getting the win. 2 goals by Caitlin Seek. And girls pairings come out tomorrow afternoon around 3:45. Now the boys take turns hosting Williamsburg Raiders. The Williamsburg Raiders are coached by head coach Ryan Sauser. They come in with a record of 7-1-2 in the conference, 8-1-3 overall. They are in first place in the Wamak East Conference. They lost to Burlington Notre Dame last Saturday. They're led in scoring by number 6, the sophomore Nolan Henderson, who has 5 goals on the season. Cole Pasturazak has 6 assists. And in goal, a junior, number 0, Elias Sange, has 96 saves at a 91% save percentage. For the Grinnell Tigers and coach Eugene Pert, they come with a record of 5-3-2 in the conference, 6-4-3 overall. They beat South Tamer last Thursday. They are led in scoring by Kenneth Holden, a sophomore, with 7 goals. So 2 sophomores leading their respective teams in goals. And Aiden Hoops, one of the captains, has 8 goals and 6 assists. Dominic Pert, a junior goalkeeper, with 67 saves at a 91% save percentage. So both goalies saving over 90% of the shots against them. Again, 3 seniors on the boys' team. Leandro Leal, a senior forward midfielder. Tyler Kostow, a senior defenseman. And number 20, Drake Keenan, another senior defenseman, for coach Eugene Pert. Of course, they were honored at halftime of the girls' game. The girls' seniors, the 4 girls' seniors, will be honored at halftime of this boys' game. Tigers getting introduced now. The sun has fully come out. The clouds have cleared away. There are some clouds for the south, but the rain did stay south, and we have pretty good conditions for soccer. Again, a little bit windy, wind blowing right to left across your screen here at TT Crane Field. Probably 10 to 20 miles an hour, maybe an occasional gust. We had some pretty good gusts there in between games, but maybe up to 25 or so miles an hour for a wind gust. So pretty stout wind that players will be dealing with. But other than that, very nice night for soccer. This will be our second to last regular season broadcast. Our final broadcast is next Wednesday, May 20th. The Tiger girls, with the girls only game, as they host Marion here at TT Crane Field. That game starting at 5 o'clock right on the Tiger Sports live stream network. And now the players are shaking hands and I guess fist bumping nowadays. Instead of shaking hands, let's do the fist bump. And both teams are getting ready to play. Again, want to wish good luck to other Tiger sports teams competing this week. Congratulations to our boys golf team and Coach Shane Hart. They won the Wamak Conference meet last night, as you saw posted on our social media. Tomorrow they are at the district golf competition down at Oskaloosa at Edmondson Golf Course. Tiger Girls Golf is in play for their districts this Friday, the 15th. And the Tigers boys tennis team have their districts on Saturday, the 16th at 8 a.m. up at Waterloo, Columbus. And tomorrow, on Thursday night, the Tiger girls and boys track team heads to Pella for the state qualifying track meet. They take the top 2 finishers in each event, plus then the next 8 best from all the regions around the state. And Tiger boys and girls track team well represented at the top of the listings in a lot of events. So busy week of Tiger activities and athletics. Keep it tuned to our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and we'll keep you updated on their progress. All right, Williamsburg's going to get the ball first. They play it in, and here we go. Raiders going left to right. Again, Raiders with the lead in the conference. Raiders take it back, and taken it back by Grinnell. Ball goes out of bounds off of Grinnell. Be Williamsburg ball on the throw-in. Knocked down by Leal. Now up ahead. Aiden Hoops giving chase. Hoops comes in front of the ball, tries to get in front. Now Hoops has it for just a moment, stops, tries to get back to the center. Nicely done. There's a shot towards the middle. Kicked out of there by Williamsburg. Right back to Grinnell. Jacob Dillon had it for just a moment now. Tigers will push it back out and reset. And they put it back down in. The ball is tipped up and away, but scooped up by Elias Shands. Shands, big old boot up against the wind. Still gets it out about the 50. Knocked down by Grinnell, taken back by Williamsburg. Now the Raiders have it. Hudson Nunnally out there, number 45 for Williamsburg. Now the ball goes out of bounds off of Grinnell. Throw-in coming for Williamsburg. Ball passed down the Tiger end. Kicked out towards the center. Leal has it. Leal tries to poke it away, or the defender tried to poke it away. Tigers have it. Grinnell takes it. Isaac Sandquist within the middle. Ball is loose for a moment, taken back by Sandquist, who pushes it back to his teammate, then knocked ahead by Grinnell, kicked back by Williamsburg. Back and forth we go. On the far side, that's Ethan Carlson Starbuck out there. Now the pass taken back, nicely done. Good defense by Grinnell there. Williamsburg player making a move. Would have had a shot if he got past the Tiger defense, but poked away nicely by Grinnell. Here come the Tigers on the attack. Pass ahead, a little too strong. Taken back by the Raiders. Now up the far sideline come the Raiders on the attack. Nice move that time by the Williamsburg player. Got the Tiger defender to slip down. Now passes it head to the corner to his teammate. Can't see the number from here. Now a centering pass. Headed out of there nicely. Boy, cutting across the field was a Williamsburg player there. And now a big boot by Nunley. He boots it down and out across the end line, and it will be Tiger ball in the throw-in. That was number 6, Nolan Henderson. Down there, the sophomore, leading goal scorer for the Raiders. But ball headed out of there nicely by Tiger defense. Now Tyler Kostow with a big old long throw in, gets it back down. Kostow knocks it down and boots it back to his goalkeeper, Pert. Pert puts the ball up in play and gets a good boot way out past midfield. Giving chase is Grinnell. Aiden Hoops giving chase. Williamsburg player has it, but he just turns and boots it out of bounds. Tiger ball in the throw in. Tigers quickly get it in. Isaac Sandquist and now to Aiden Hoops. Hoops tries a centering pass to Leal, his teammate, knocked down by Williamsburg. Nice play by the Raider defense. Now Raiders get it up ahead. Keenan giving chase. Kick back around, number 6, Nolan Henderson back there as well for Williamsburg. Now Raiders have it. Braden Schlesselman passes it across, tipped away by Grinnell, taken back by Williamsburg. Now over to J.R. Buck. Buck up the far side, maneuvering against the Tiger defense. Now the pass down, drop down the corner for his teammate. And it's centering pass, and ball is kicked out of there by Keenan. Nicely done. And Tigers have it. Nice play that time by the Tiger defense. Now here comes Leal working against the pressure. Reverses field and boots it up ahead. Long pass down for Grinnell. Giving chase is the Tigers, but Williamsburg's going to win that race. And they just watch you go across the end line. It will be a goal kick coming for the Raiders. People may ask, well, why didn't the Williamsburg player stop the ball and turn around and put it in play? Because there's a Tiger offensive player right there. You're better off doing what he did. Just let it go across the end line, then it's your ball on the goal kick. Boy, you can just see that wind grab that ball and knock it down. Leo uses his body to shield off the Williamsburg defender, gets the ball knocked down, but it comes back to Williamsburg. Now here come the Raiders up the far side. Costow giving chase. Now we got a run out. Keenan back. He pokes it loose. Still under control of Williamsburg. J.R. Buck has it. Now they reset it. Back out to the middle of the field. Raiders on the attack. There's a shot up. Blocked out of there by Grinnell. Another shot attempt. Kicked away by Grinnell. Tigers have it taken away by Grinnell. Nicely done. Bryce Graby with that defensive play. Now here on the near side come the Tigers. Isaac Sandquist. Sandquist pokes a little too far ahead. Off him out of bounds. Raider ball on the throw in. Michelle Rodriguez threw it in. Keenan now pokes it back to Sandquist. Sandquist up the near side. A little jostling going. And the ball booted up and out of bounds by Williamsburg. Hudson Nunley booting it out of bounds. And it will be Tiger ball to throw in. Grinnell gets it into the middle of the field. Leal has it. Leal turns and surveys the Raider defense. Then he decides where he's going to go with it. He boots it overhead now to his teammate, but taken away by Williamsburg. Williamsburg early on showing a lot of speed out here on the soccer field. Here they come down for a shot. There's a long shot taken, but Pert there to scoop it up. He thwarts that attempt. That shot taken by number 1 for Williamsburg. That is Saul Pacheco. Long boot down. Aiden Hoops giving chase, but Elias Shands, scoops it up. And he's getting ready to boot it out of there, and he does. Kicks it low. Raiders have it. Deflected ahead by Kenneth Holden. Now the Raiders have it. Again, a lot of speed right there. Cole Pasturzak had it for a moment. Now he gets it up ahead. Taken by Grinnell, but passed a little too far. From Graby to Sandquist. Raider ball in the throw-in. There's a ball flipped up by Williamsburg. Off of Raiders out of bounds. Tiger ball in the throw-in. Tigers throw it back now to Tyler Costow. Costow surveys things over. Now puts a big boot into it. Up ahead now on the far side to Grinnell. Taken back in the middle by Aiden Hoops. Hoops pass ahead to his Tiger teammate. Bounces it off his shoulder. Tigers have it. Flips it up and over his head. Giving chase now. Is Grinnell down the corner, and a lot of pushing, but we play on. Now back to Grinnell. Pass intercepted by Williamsburg. Leal tries to get it back. Can't quite do it. And now Williamsburg gets up the far sideline. Saul Pacheco up ahead. Pass tipped away by Grinnell. Lots of back and forth action here early on in this boys' game. About 8 minutes gone by in this first half. No score between Williamsburg and Grinnell. Costow puts a boot into it. Boots the ball back down into the Tiger offensive end. Taken down by Grinnell. Pass across, intercepted. Nicely done by Williamsburg. Hudson Nunley now tips it away. Nunley up ahead to his teammate, Michelle Rodriguez. Rodriguez giving chase down in the corner to Nolan Henderson. Henderson now gets it back, but taken back by Grinnell. Nice play by the Tigers. Back to Nunley, who puts it back into play for Williamsburg. Player working against 2 Tiger defenders. Now Nunley just boots it up, and it is going to sail out of bounds. It'll be Tiger ball in the throw-in. Tigers throw the ball in here. Ball out in the center. Bryce Graby with the ball. Over on the far sideline to Weston Grout. Grout tracks it down, goes out of bounds. Let's see. They're going to say off Grinnell. So Williamsburg ball in the throw-in. Subs in now for the Raiders. Number 4 checking in. And number 13, Declan Stumpf. We'll check and get a name on that number 4 here in just a moment. Raiders ball on the throw-in on the far side. Raiders have the ball now in the middle of the field. Tigers are playing defense. Bryce Graby playing defense there. Ball centering pass knocked down by Grinnell, but still taken back by Williamsburg. Raiders put a shot up, and Dominic Pert right there to scoop it up. And Pert boots it up and out of there. A high booming kick. Way downfield. Hoops had it, knocks it down, and Aiden on the attack. Aiden trying to get a shot up, puts a shot on goal, and trickles just through the crease, just ahead of his teammate. Elias Shands, all he could do was watch it go by, and just a scotch too far for the Tiger player to tip it in. That was number 18, Isaac Sandquist. And Williamsburg dodges a bullet there. Sands puts the ball in play. Nice header by Grinnell, but right to Williamsburg. Here comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez up ahead now to Henderson. Sophomore, speedy sophomore. He gets pushed off the ball. Now pushes back, and we have a big collision. Now both players down, and we have a whistle. We're going to call a foul on Williamsburg there with a two-hand push. The difference in that was the Grinnell player used his shoulder to bump him off the ball. The Williamsburg player just put two hands on him and shoved him. And I've yet to come across a sport yet where a two-hand shove is not counted as a foul. Maybe wrestling. I'll have to check with Dave Kaizen. Another foul that time on Williamsburg. Leandro Leo gets dumped down, so it'll be Tiger ball and a free kick. Dan Walker's covered a lot of wrestling meets. Can they use two hands and push? Yeah, even Dan said, nope, they can't do that in wrestling either. There's a long shot. Ball tipped off of Sange. Again, Sandquist coming in there from behind. Hoops put it in play, and Sange tipped it, but cannot get it. But it's going to be out of bounds across the inline. Corner kick coming now for Grinnell. First one of the game for either team. No score. 28 minutes left to go in the first half between Grinnell and Williamsburg on the Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Sandquist to put it in play. Ball is booted up. Knocked down, and Sands went to grab it, but went past everybody. It'd be a goal kick coming for Williamsburg. Lots of up and down action here, and good defensive play just like in the girls' match between both teams. Both teams have had good chances. But a couple of near misses and coupled with great defensive play have kept the score at 0-0. Now the Raiders trying to get the ball up. Back in the center comes to Grinnell. Tigers put it in play. Now up the near sideline here. Grinnell putting it ahead. A boot down. Off of Williamsburg. He just boots it out of bounds, does the Williamsburg Raider defender. Declan Stumpf. Tiger ball in the throw-in. Sandquist set to do the honors. Or check that. Maybe Jack Vitek's coming down to do the honors. For the throw-in. Vitek looking. Throws it out now in the middle. Trying to get it to Bryce Graby. Graby has it. Being bothered by the Williamsburg player. Ball's knocked loose. Taken back by the Raiders. Here they come. Pacheco on the far side. Up ahead to Colby McMullen. McMullen on the far side, taken by Costow. Costow puts a boot into it. Up ahead now to his teammate. Goes out of bounds. Raider ball in the throw-in. Now that pass, unable to be controlled, goes off of Williamsburg out of bounds. The Tigers get on the throw-in. Tyler Costow set to throw it in. Tyler, one of the stronger players I've seen. I mean, I've seen him throw an overhead ball about 20, 25 yards in the air. You think, oh, that sounds pretty easy. You try it. That's hard to do. There's a foul called on Grinnell. Leandro Leo with that foul. So Williamsburg gets the ball on a free kick. Going to be from about the 25-yard line or so. Raiders set to play it in. Now Rodriguez here on the near side chases it down. He turns, puts it up out of bounds. Headed down by Williamsburg. Kick it back here to his teammate. Ball is deflected off Grinnell, but knocked down by the Tigers. Taken back by Rodriguez. Here comes Rodriguez up ahead now to Henderson. Henderson tracks it down in the corner. Henderson's checked off the ball. by Drake Keenan. Williamsburg fans really hollering, wanting a call. And let's see, now we get a whistle, and what do we have here? Okay, I've been told it's a warning to the crowd. Nolan Henderson, a sophomore, gets hip checked out of there. As you can see, lots of officials right below us, as there always is at these matches. But there's a no call there. Williamsburg thought there was a foul, no call, and Tigers are going to get the ball when play resumes. The referee did blow a whistle, and according to Dan Walker, he gave a warning to the crowd or to the bench. So we'll see if that develops into a second one. Costa with a big boot. It goes up and out of bounds. It will be Raider ball on the throw-in. That ball kicked out of bounds by Grinnell. Raider ball on the throw-in. Again, that was a violent collision between two players, but it's in the official's judgment. If the player is going for the ball and hits the ball first, any contact after that is usually a play on. They don't call that. Again, unless in the official's determination it was violent or flagrant or unnecessary. So again, a lot of judgment call, the bottom line for soccer matches. Williamsburg ball on the throw-in. Tries to get out here in the center now. Headed up by the Raiders. And using his body to shield. There's a pass tipped away by Grinnell. Tigers up ahead. Here comes Grinnell. That ball poked out of bounds by Tucker Donaldson. Sandquist gives the ball up to Vitek. Vitek throws it in. Up ahead now to Sandquist. Nunley heads it back. Right to Aiden Hoops. Hoops turning with it. Hoops pokes it back to the middle to his teammate. There's the ball loose. Taken back by Grinnell. That's Jacob Dillon. Dillon up ahead now to Hoops on the near side. Nunley giving chase. Hoops down in the corner. Trying to get it past Nunley. Hoops centering pass. Knocked down by Williamsburg. Taken back by the Raiders, and they will clear the zone. Here comes Williamsburg on the attack. Williamsburg giving chase. Tigers up ahead. Pokes it back, and now here comes Grinnell. Taken back by Williamsburg. Pacheco on the far side. Up ahead just a little too far. Goes out of bounds. Throwing coming for Grinnell. Kostow quickly gets the ball in. Tigers have it on the far side, trying to crack this Williamsburg Raider defense. 22 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. First half, no score between Grinnell and Williamsburg on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Tigers trying to get the sweep. Grinnell girls beat Williamsburg 2-0 in a game you saw earlier. Tiger boys trying to do the same against the first place Williamsburg Raiders in the Wamak East Conference. Tiger boys in the Wamak West, but Tigers playing them tough so far. Now the Tigers boot the ball back to their goalkeeper, Dominic Pert. He surveys the scene, and he's going to boot it up and out of there. Knocked down by Leal. Leal being chased by Nolan Henderson. Ball taken back to the center, played back in by the Raiders. Kobe McMullen now gets over to the near side. Now down to Tucker Donaldson. Donaldson has his pass blocked away by Grinnell, taken back by the Tigers up to Aiden Hoops. Hoops puts the ball down. Players knocked down. Nice play by Williamsburg. That's Braden Schlesselman. Gets away from Aiden Hoops. That's not easy to do. Now the ball taken back by Grinnell. Taken back by Williamsburg. Over to Hoops. Hoops quickly with the ball. Puts it out there in the center. Slides. Gets the ball down. He gets the ball past the defense. And here comes Hoops. Quickly gets the ball down in. But Elias Shands scoops it up, comes out of his goal, and boots it out of there. Ball headed back by Williamsburg. Knocked down by Grinnell. Kenneth Holden boots it back into the center. Aiden Hoops has it. He tries to flip it over to his teammate. That's Sandquist. Sandquist giving chase down the corner, and Isaac does get it. Yes, he does. Ball is centered, but spinning up out of control, and it's missed by Grinnell. It's going to be out of bounds. A goal kick coming for the Raiders. Subbing for Williamsburg, number 11, Michelle Rodriguez checking in. Replacing number 6, Nolan Henderson. Elias Shan set to boot the ball in play. Gets it up in that wing. You just see it get knocked down. Kobe McMullen now heads it back in for Williamsburg, and now the ball's headed down by Grinnell. Tigers have it. Pass intercepted by the Tigers, but Williamsburg gets it back. Rodriguez tries to pass it ahead to his teammate, J.R. Buck, and deflected out of there by Grinnell. Tigers have it on the attack of their own. Down the corner to Leandro Leal. Leal giving chase. Does keep it in bounds. Leal gets past. No, they say he stepped out. Official made that call from about 40 yards away. But Williamsburg gets the ball on the throw-in. Now the Raiders play it in. Nunley puts the ball up and just boots it out of bounds. Throw-in coming for Grinnell. Vitek to do the honors for the Tigers. Now the ball's loose. Tigers have it back. Leal takes it towards the middle. Spins away, gets past the Williamsburg defender. Leal now down on the far side. Or checked on the near side. Out in the center to Hoops. Hoops had it taken away. Nicely done by Williamsburg. Here come the Raiders, but the pass ahead. Kick back in by Grinnell. Easy save for Shands. And it'll be a goal kick coming for the Williamsburg Raiders. Ball knocked up in the air. Neither team really had a shot at it. Now Buck on the attack. Buck out in the middle of the field. J.R. Buck turns around, gets it over to his teammate. There's a shot on goal. Up and over the goal. A little too tall. It'll be a goal kick coming for Grinnell. Check that Williamsburg is out of the Walmack West Conference. My apologies. And it'll be a goal kick coming for Grinnell. Ball played back by the Raiders. Over halfway gone, 18 minutes left to go here in this first half. No score between Grinnell and Williamsburg on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. There's a violent collision. Player goes up to head it out of bounds, and it is taken. Michelle Rodriguez went up to head the ball, and they get the ball out. Again, fans didn't like it. Tiger defense, though, stopping Williamsburg, and now the ball is booted up, knocked down by the Raiders, taken back by Williamsburg. Williamsburg on the attack. Cole Pasturzak has the ball knocked loose, taken back by Leandro Leal. Pasturzak comes in, that takes away from Leal. Pasturzak has it now on the backside. Now we have a whistle and a violation on Grinnell. Be Raider ball, free kick, about the 35-yard line. Gets a Bronx cheer from the referees below us here from Williamsburg. And now here's a pass in. Ball booted up right to Dominic Pert, who scoops it up just ahead of the Williamsburg player. And now Pert boots it up and out of there. All the way down, Nunley knocks it down. Nunley has it. Gets a pass to Tiger defense. Nunley giving chase, and he can't save it before it goes out of bounds. It will be Tiger ball on the throw-in. Sub in for Grinnell, number 20 checking in. Oliver LaFontaine. Checking for Leandro Leal. And now, Tigers had it, but Williamsburg takes it back. See why Williamsburg's won the games they have. They have a lot of speed out there on that field. Tigers do too, but Williamsburg's very fast. Pacheco up ahead now, poked away by Keenan. Raiders still have it down there in their end. Henderson now on the far side. Over now to McMullen. Trying to get the pass Pacheco, intercepted by Costow. Tyler boots it back out the middle, taken down by Aiden Hoops. Hoops retreats back, sizes up things, and starts his attack. Pass over here to the near side. Tigers up ahead to LaFontaine. LaFontaine tries to get past the defender. Kicked out by Rodriguez. Back to his teammate Nunley. And LaFontaine boots it out of bounds. Throw in coming for Williamsburg. Now the pass thrown in. Raiders just have a lot of speed. Braden Schlesselman now with it in the center. Ball up in the middle now on the far side to Pacheco. Pacheco up in the area of a whistle. And we're going to have offside, I think. Yep. So Tigers get the ball on a free kick. Tyler Costow. Football, wrestler, and soccer player. Not sure if Tyler plays baseball or not, but busy young man. Ball's centering pass is booted up. LaFontaine tried to get his leg up and had his leg on it for just a second, but he couldn't control it back into the net. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick coming for Williamsburg. Oliver's a junior for Coach Eugene Pert. Elias Shantz set to boot him, but we have a sub coming in first. Number 6, Nolan Henderson checking back in for the Raiders, replacing number 1, Saul Pacheco. Ball is in play. Grinnell has it. Ball booted to the near side. Kick back by Grinnell. Tigers reset. Tigers maneuvering, trying to find a crack in that defense. Up ahead now to Aiden Hoops. Hoops over to LaFontaine. LaFontaine going down in the corner. Chased by Rodriguez. Ball knocked down, taken back by Nunley. Nunley, the senior defenseman. Up ahead now to Rodriguez. Rodriguez up ahead. Ball kicked out by Drake Keenan. Tigers have it. Keenan tries to boot it down in to his teammate. Raiders fans wanted offside there. No call. Now the ball back out in the center. Raiders sizing over the Tiger defense, checking it out. 13 minutes left to go here. First half, no score between Williamsburg and Grinnell. Taken away by Jack Vitek. Over here on the near side to LaFontaine. LaFontaine trying to get a pass down to Aiden Hoops. Hoops had a foot down, but he couldn't get the control. Just as he was getting back to strike it, Williamsburg pokes it out of there. That pass is going to be saved on the side. Yes, it is. Williamsburg has it. Pass down is out of bounds. It'll be Tiger ball on the throw-in. Sub in now for Grinnell. Number 22, Easton Phelps checking in, replacing Oliver LaFontaine. Oliver playing with a big old knee brace on. Comes to get it checked out by the trainer on the sideline. Aiden Hoops tries to head the ball. Taken down now by Easton Phelps. Phelps over on the far side to Jacob Dillon. Dillon knocks it down for just a moment, but Williamsburg Raiders maintain possession. Up ahead, Phelps battling there in the center, and we're going to get a foul called on Grinnell. Again, a sarcastic clapping and Bronx cheer from the referees below from Williamsburg. A couple of tough calls have gone against them, or I guess non-calls in this case, where their offensive player was knocked down if you hadn't joined us, and they thought they should have been a foul call, but none was called. Again, as I've said, it is entirely up to the officials' discretion. It's their judgment call. And now the pass ahead now taken now by Aiden Hoops. Hoops maneuvering against the defense, trying to get it squared around to get that big right foot on it. Ball is knocked loose. Hoops giving chase down in the corner. Aiden's going to center it, but it goes wide of the net behind. Hits the side. It'll be goal kick coming for Williamsburg. Our next broadcast after this one is 1 week from tomorrow night, Wednesday, May 20th. It'll be a girls-only game as the Tiger Girls host Marion here at TT Craney Field. 5 o'clock start right on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Nunley boots it loose and just booted up and out of bounds by Williamsburg. Is a strategy you see all teams see, or you see all teams do, to let their defense reset. They just booted out of bounds. Now the pass thrown in, taken down by Grinnell. Kicked right back out of bounds by the Tigers, so Williamsburg gets the ball on the throw-in. Ball booted up by Grinnell. Taken out of there by J.R. Buck. Ball down to Eugene Pert. Pert boots it aside over to Tyler Costow. Costow up ahead now to his teammate. Out in the center to Jacob Dillon. Dillon maneuvering past traffic. Out in the center now over to Aiden Hoops. Hoops passes over here to the near side to Sandquist. Sandquist circles back. And he will reset. Down in the corner now to Phelps. Phelps tries to get past Nunley, cannot do so. Kicks it back to Sandquist. Sandquist puts the boot up, tried to get it down to Hoops. Nicely done by Williamsburg. Need that one out of there. Tigers get it back, and Sands is forced to slide down and grab the ball. Won't call it a shot on goal. Wasn't really at the goal, but he did have to make the save. And Shams plays it in. Taken by Williamsburg. Up ahead now to Michelle Rodriguez. Back to Schlechelman. Over to Jack Vitek, who boots it down, trying to hit Aiden Hoops. Taken down by Saul Pacheco. Now ball booted to the far side. Here come the Raiders on the attack. Ball cleared out of there by Costow. Over to Phelps. Phelps looking upfield. And he's trying to size up the numbers, and now he puts the ball in play. Trying to get to his teammate cutting through the middle. Hoops has it loose for a moment. Ball is knocked loose. Hoops still giving chase. Taken back by Williamsburg. Here comes Rodriguez up the near side. Rodriguez ahead trying to hit his teammate. J.R. Buck tipped away nicely by Grinnell. Back to Tyler Costow. Costow giving chase. Tyler puts a boot into it. And he just knocks it well up past midfield, out of bounds. Williamsburg ball in the throw-in. Subs in now. Olivia Lafontaine coming in, replacing number 12, Christopher Riddle. So Kobe McMullen in now for the Raiders. Tigers get the ball back on the throw, and Aiden Hoops on the far side. Starting pass taken by LaFontaine. Over now to Jacob Dillon. Dillon fighting for it, but he gets taken away by Williamsburg. There's a long boot down. Raiders giving chase. Dominic Pert there to scoop it up, though. Again, you saw that Williamsburg Raiders speed. Number 4 closing in, or Nolan Henderson checked that, closing in fast. Pass gets the ball kicked, gets past Aiden Hoops, right to Elias Shands. He scoops it up. He'll boot it up and out of there. Way up in the air. Headed down by Grinnell. We're going to have a foul called on Grinnell. Williamsburg ball with a free kick. Long boot down. Ball's up in the air, headed back by Costow, taken down by Williamsburg. There's a shot up and over the goal. And it goes out of bounds. It will be a goal kick coming for Grinnell. .6:40 left to go here in the first half. No score between Grinnell and Williamsburg. Tiger Sports Livestream Network and our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Chris Juni, Dan Walker here with you on a Tuesday night. Again, the girls' pairings will come out tomorrow. The boys' pairings are already out. They show Grinnell hosting, but we were told that they're going to make some adjustments to that schedule. And once we know for sure where the boys' postseason is going to be, we will get that posted on our social media pages and let you know. But the boys' union said we're going to move some changes, so don't, even though this shows Grinnell hosting, that is not been confirmed, we'll just say. So we'll wait for that confirmation from the boys' union. Ball taken down by Williamsburg. J.R. Buck trying to attack on the near side, being chased by two Tiger defenders. There's a tackle coming in, And it is going to be out of bounds off of Grinnell. Will be Williamsburg ball on the throw-in. Sun is just at that spot in the sky where it's real tough to see down here in the far end. Raiders have it. Schleschman now fighting against Leal. Now a centering pass. Over to Pacheco. Shot is up. Deflected and headed back out by Grinnell. Nicely done by the Tigers. Headed back by LaFontaine. Headed back by Williamsburg. High kick, miss. And now the ball goes out of bounds. It is going to be Williamsburg ball on the throw-in. Raiders putting pressure on Grinnell. Schleschman now with the ball. Puts a shot up. It's up and over everybody, but right to Dominic Pert, who scoops it up. Players give chase, and there's a big boot by Pert. My goodness. Ball bounces at the 20. Aiden Hoops now gets it under control and has the ball back. Aiden surveys the defense. He puts up a long shot, partially deflected. Nunley has it. He has to give chase. As he touched it, he's going to get to it in time, and he does not. So will be a throw in from Grinnell. Subbing for the Tigers, number 13 checking in. That's Tyler Dostal coming in. He is going to replace number 6, Weston Grout. So throw in coming for Grinnell. Way down in the corner. Tigers throw the ball in. Nunley just boots it up and out. That's going to go across the end. That should be a corner kick for Grinnell, I do believe. Yes, I think so. Yes, it'll be a corner kick for the Tigers. Every team has different plays on. So we'll see what the Tigers do here. Ball is booted up, high up by the net. Players jostling for it. Hoops gets a head on it, but can't get it to come down. It goes over the crossbar. It will be Williamsburg ball on the throw-in. Now they're looking for a ball from anybody. And the goalkeeper, Elias Shands, has the ball. Will put it in play. Ball headed up by Grinnell. Knocked down, taken by Williamsburg. Here come the Raiders on the attack. Williamsburg up to Pacheco on the far side, but Costow is right there. Tyler now just boots it back to his goalie, Pert. Pert puts it in play, and ooh, dangerous play there. Pert booted out ahead of him, but maybe a little too far, but he got to it just before Pacheco could take a nice header back by Williamsburg. Now back to Pacheco. He has it poked loose by Tyler Costow, but Williamsburg still has possession. Across the field here. Bryce Graby giving chase. And number 2, J.R. Buck has it down the corner. Buck looking to get past the defense, doesn't, finally poked out of bounds by Grinnell. There'll be a corner kick coming for the Raiders. Again, that's a good example of incidental contact. The Tiger player kicked the ball out of bounds and the two players collided. Williamsburg player went down, but there's no foul because he just kicked out of bounds. They happened to collide. So that's why there was no whistle. It's going to be a corner kick for the Raiders. Their first one here, or second one here of the match. 1:55 left to go here in this first half. No score, but Williamsburg with a good opportunity right here. Kick is going to be put in play. There's a ball up in the air. It's headed up by Williamsburg, but right to Dominic Pert, who makes the save. That's the first real direct shot on goal, and Pert right there to rob the Raiders of a goal. Nicely done. Pert quickly puts it in play. Ball taken away. Aiden Hoops had it taken away by Williamsburg. Now Hoops gets it back in the center. Tigers trying to go on the attack here this last minute and a half or so. Hoops has it back in the center. Now kicks it back. Tigers are going to reset. Across to Graby. Graby over to Hoops and over to LaFontaine. LaFontaine circles back. Gets it back to Sandquist. Sandquist puts a foot into it. Knocked down by Williamsburg. Over now to Ethan Phelps. Phelps giving chase, and there's a big collision. It's going to be off Grinnell. It'll be Raider ball. Less than a minute left to go. Both teams going at it. Raiders maybe have one last chance here. Pacheco tries to get it loose. Ball poked back by Grinnell. Hoops has it. Now Tigers with a chance. Hoops ahead to LaFontaine. LaFontaine has it up and just poked out of his reach by Williamsburg. Nicely done by the Raiders. 30 seconds left. Time enough for Williamsburg to get something going. Quickly ahead to Michelle Rodriguez. Rodriguez boots up ahead now, but Costow's right there to clear the zone. Nunley watches a bounce. He heads it back. LaFontaine knocks it down. LaFontaine takes it, boots it back to Sandquist. 15 seconds left. Ball down, kicked out by Williamsburg. Defense has been there for the most part for both teams. Now Pacheco at midfield tries to get up ahead to his teammate. That's Nolan Henderson. Henderson being chased down by Keenan. Henderson gets past the defense and goes across the end line, and that is going to do it. We have played one half of soccer. No score between Grinnell and Williamsburg. We'll take this break and come back. You're watching high school soccer on the Tigers
This
Sports
is a story
Livestream Network.
about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence, it's a community.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Of course, all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group, join the Grinnell Booster Club.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers.
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
Tomorrow, some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at RamseyWeeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers!
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence, it's a community.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Of course, all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers.
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
Back here at TT Crane Field, getting set for the start of this second half between Grinnell and Williamsburg. Walmart Conference soccer action between first place Williamsburg and third place Grinnell. No score here at halftime. Lots of chances on both sides of the ball. Teams now flip ends. Grinnell will be going against the wind. They'll be going left to right, and Williamsburg will be going right to left. Well, we're neither ready for play signal. Now Aiden Hoops gets the whistle, and now the Tigers put the ball in play. Right away, they boot it right back to the goalie, Dominic Pert. Dominic puts the foot in the ball, boots it up high in the air. Hoops knocks it down and has the ball momentarily, but taken back by Williamsburg. Nice play that time by number 33. That's Benaya Rodriguez, my apologies. Now over to Pacheco. Pacheco here on the near side, boots it up ahead, trying to hit his teammate. Running down after is Henderson, the sophomore, speedy sophomore. But Dominic Pert scoops it up, and that stops that Raider attack. Again, we said in the girls' game, and same for the boys, if the game ends in a tie, either 0-0, 1-1, or whatever, that's it. The game's over. They don't play an extra period. A couple years ago they did. They would do actually a 10-minute period, and then they would go to penalty kicks. But they got rid of that rule. And now, once the 40 minutes is up, if it's tied, it ends in a tie. Tigers now, Hoops over now to Leandro Leal. Leal has to track it back down. He'll kick it back out. Tigers reset. Ball's almost intercepted, but poked away nicely by Keenan. Now the Tigers start their attack. On the far side, but taken back by Williamsburg. Again, Williamsburg, a lot of speed out there on the field. Ball goes off of Williamsburg, out of bounds. It will be Tiger ball on the throw-in. Pretty nice night it turned out. Wind has kind of died down a little bit, but still blowing probably 10 miles an hour. But still, all in all, a very nice evening. Game temperature still at 71 degrees. We were at 78 when we started the girls. Now it's at 71. Team's just trying for that crack, trying to find that hole in the defense. Oh, there's a ball taken away by J.R. Buck. Buck puts up a long shot. Dominic Pert knocks it down, then grabs it. Good shot by Buck. He didn't want to take a chance on the Tiger player coming in and knocking it away, so he just took a shot, and Dominic Pert makes a save. There's a ball knocked down by Williamsburg, but taken back by Grinnell. Tigers up ahead on the far side. Over to Keenan. Or check that. That is that's Kinnick Holden. My apologies. Holden over there on the far side. Grinnell tries to boot it up ahead, out of bounds, off Grinnell. Raider ball in the throw-in. As we've alluded to, just a busy week for the Tiger sports teams this week. Girls and boys track at state qualifying on Thursday. Boys golf at their districts tomorrow night. Girls golf at their districts Friday night. Boys tennis at their districts on Saturday. Keep it tuned to the Tiger Sports Livestream Network, our website, which is the watermark there in the lower right-hand corner at the .com. Or you can check our social media, Facebook, Instagram, or X, to post everything. And they called a foul, and now we're going to stop the clock, and they're going to give a warning, I think, to the coach. Yeah, it's on the crowd. Unless there's a player that said something, I'm not sure. They gave an assistant coach a yellow card on that one, okay. Maybe that's a player. I can't tell. They're in street clothes with a hood up, so I can't tell if it's a player or an assistant coach, but so I wonder what happens if I suppose if they get a red card, they'd have to leave, right? I'm guessing. I don't know. I've never seen. Maybe, yeah, that's a good point, Dan. Dan said it'd be like just a fan, them calling a technical in the crowd. There's a free kick by Grinnell. Ball's booted up by Aiden Hoops. Tigers try to knock it down, can't do it, and Williamsburg takes control. Up ahead now to McMullen. Up ahead, Nolan Henderson giving chase, but a little too far down. And Dominic Pert scoops it up. Pert was going to throw it in. Now he does. Back to the far side. Tigers put the ball back and forth. And now it's taken back by Grinnell. Ball is booted up around. Back and forth it goes. Now Williamsburg gets control. Raiders try the give and go. Now the pass up ahead. It's taken there by Williamsburg. Centering pass coming. He tries to get it back to center. It's loose in front of the net. Shot is on and gets in the goal. Just past Dominic Pert. And are they calling offside though? Let's see. The official's going to talk to the side judge. They may have. Now the fans realize they may have called offside here. This is going to be big. Let's see. They're talking to the referee came over to talk to the side judge. Only thing I can think of is if they called offsides, and if they did, oh boy. It will be a loud roar of disapproval from this Williamsburg crowd. But for the moment, it's a goal by the Raiders. And they wave it off. I think they waved off the goal. Now the referee's going to explain something to the captain, I think. Let's see. Yep, here comes one of the captains down. That's Hudson Nunley. He's going to talk to the captains and explain exactly the decision. Going to talk to the captains from both teams. And actually a lot of players are just hovering around the referee as he explains his call. So that goal is taken off the board. It is offside against Williamsburg, and the Tigers get the ball on a goal kick. So Dominic Pert set to play it in. Here we go. There's 11 players on the soccer field. One of the Williamsburg referees said, "You're playing against 14 of them, so keep it going, boys." It's just tough. I've officiated basketball. I've never done soccer. You would not want me to officiate soccer, but I've done basketball. It's just one of those sports. The officials are always going to get the brunt of it. I'm not saying the calls were maybe off or wrong. I don't know. I don't know enough about the game. Maybe the Williamsburg fans were right on point, but it's just part of the game, and you have to accept that and move on. We've already seen a yellow card given to a player or maybe a fan or somebody on the bench of Williamsburg. So I will say this, officials in soccer, from what I've seen, I'm covering soccer the last 3 or 4 years, they tolerate the least amount of, feedback or moaning and groaning or negative comments from fans than other officials. I mean, basketball, I've seen coaches and fans get boo and get away with a lot. Boy, in soccer, they are pretty quick with that card. Now Hoops working on the middle, over to Leal. Leal spins it away from the defense. Now he gets it down to the corner to Christopher Riddle. Ball centered up. Ball coming in. Poked away by Hudson Nunley. Nunley been a steady defender back there. Senior for Coach Ryan Sauser. Nunley knocks it down that time again. Tips it up and tries to get it out of there. There's Williamsburg. Ball is loose for just a moment, and Tigers have it. Hoops has it now. Give and go. Ball entered in, kicked out by Williamsburg, knocked down by Grinnell, and there's a play up and a big collision, and we play on. Again, a perfect example there. The Williamsburg player went for a play on the ball. They collided afterwards. We play on. Tigers steal the ball back. Again, just because there's a big collision and players go down does not always mean there's a foul in soccer. Now the Raiders have it back. And just like in all sports, you kind of learn what the officials are going to call. Some officials let the play go. Some officials call it very, very tight. Now the ball is passed ahead. Sal Pacheco has it. Pacheco stumbles, gets the ball back, working it towards the middle. Pacheco tries to get past the defense, splits the defense, puts a shot up. It's deflected, and Pert scoops in just ahead of Henderson and Pacheco to make the save. Wow. Make a note of that one at the 33-minute mark of the second half. Pacheco with nifty moves, got past the Tiger defense, had a chance for a shot, but Dominic Pert came out of nowhere, scooped the ball up just ahead of Henderson and Pacheco to stop that attack. Now ball is booted up and out of bounds by Williamsburg. It'll be Tigers' ball on the throw-in. Also, we mentioned earlier about the sporting events going on this week. The Tiger baseball team is having a scrimmage at Linville-Sully this Friday night at Sully. 6:30 start for that one. Coach Tony Stenberg. And the Tiger softball team is hosting East Marshall here at Fowler Field this Friday at 6:30 for a scrimmage. I'm sure you are welcome to attend one of those events, or if you want to split it and take one of each, you could do that as well. I almost said you can attend both of those events, but kind of hard to attend a game in Sully and a game in Grinnell at the same time if you're the same person. Matter of fact, it's not kind of hard, it's impossibly hard. We'll just leave it at that. Back to soccer, Chris. Okay, sounds good. Williamsburg on the attack, much more aggressive. There's a long kick sent down, and Sange scoops it up just ahead of Aiden Hoops. Elias Sange made a couple of nice saves, too. And he puts a foot into it, really cranks it down there. Kostow heads the ball up about the 15, taken down by Williamsburg. J.R. Buck has it. Buck puts a shot towards the goal. Dominic Pert scoops it up. Pert puts it in play. Leandro Leal has it. Leal giving chase. Pushed off the ball by Schlesselman. Schlesselman been all over the field, a sophomore. Very fast. Now Saul Pacheco up to the near side. Being guarded by Grout. Coming in and knocking it away is Kostow. It'll be Raider ball on the throw-in. Schlesman to do the throwing in for the Raiders. Tigers get their defensive set. Now J.R. Buck had it, checked by Christopher Riddle. Back now to Buck. Ball loose, taken by Leandro Leal. Leal tries to advance it up. He's bumped off the ball. We're going to get a foul called on Williamsburg. Tigers get the ball in a free kick back about the 15. The big strong leg of Tyler Kostow is going to put that in play, but he passed over the far side. Up ahead now to Jacob Dillon. Williamsburg takes it back. Now centering pass, booted out of there by Kostow. Back to Isaac Sandquist. Sandquist has it, maneuvering, trying to find a crack in the defense. Over to Graby. Taken back by Schlesman. Schlesman up ahead to J.R. Buck. Buck has the ball knocked away by Grinnell. Played back by Colby McMullen. Schlesman again, maneuvering through the traffic. Quick feet, good job by Schlesman. Just a sophomore, gets past the Tiger defense, still on the loose. Now it's taken back by Grinnell. Leandro Leal had it and missed it on the far side. Williamsburg takes it back. Head down to Pacheco. Saul Pacheco has it knocked away by Leandro Leal. Leal boots it back to Dominic Pert. Dominic boots it back out to Leandro. Up on the near side, Leal giving chase. Pacheco pokes it loose, and Leal just kicks it out of bounds. It'll be Raider ball on the throw-in. Raiders looking to throw it in here. Gets the ball in. Leal heads it up. Headed out by Grinnell. Back to Christopher Riddle. Riddle in the center of the field. Tries to get it ahead to Aiden Hoops. Taken back by Williamsburg. Violation that time. Whistle blown on Williamsburg. J.R. Buck kind of puts his hands. Oh, it's a foul on Grinnell. Okay. Williamsburg player thought it was on Williamsburg. He kind of put his hands up, and they called the foul on Grinnell. So Schlesman now, Braden Schlesman to put it in play for the Raiders. He's going to put something up in the air, it looks like, with that wind at his back. Let's see. Waiting for players to get set. Now they break out of it. Knocked down nice by Aiden Hoops. Schlesman gets it out ahead. Shot on goal, booted up, short hopped, played by Dominic Pert. Scoops it up with no rebound, and goal kick coming for Grinnell. Pert boots it straight up in the air. Going to come down about the 50. Leal fighting possession for it. Schlesman has it. Over now to Pacheco. Pacheco out in the middle, being checked by Leandro Leal. Over now to J.R. Buck, who boots it back, or check that back to Rodriguez. Ball intercepted by Grinnell. Tigers on the attack, up ahead to Hoops. Couldn't quite control it, still has it. Now to this near side, it's going to be deflected out of bounds. Let's see, it is off. We're going to have subs in for Grinnell and Williamsburg. Number 20, Oliver LaFontaine comes in. Also number 4, Colby McMullen checking in for Williamsburg. Leandro Leal gets a break here. I think it's Tiger ball in the throw-in. Yep, Tigers do put the ball in play. Raiders take it right back. Schleschman up the near side. Nifty footwork by Schleschman up ahead now to Pacheco. Costow just puts a foot into it and clears it back out of the zone. Tyler, a pretty large presence out there on the field. Pretty good sized boy. Headed up by J.R. Buck. Taken down by Pacheco. Pacheco tries to pass that head to his teammate, but right there, just ahead of the pass, was Grinnell to intercept it. That's number 21, Drake Keenan. Now the ball on the far side. Again, Williamsburg. And we're seeing a somewhat concerning pattern here to the start of this second half. The vast majority of this half has been played down at Grinnell's defensive end. We've played about 14 minutes or so. Don't know if that's fatigue or just Williamsburg increasing the pressure. Tigers really have not had much of a chance shot on goal towards Elias Shands. But so far the Tiger defense has been equal to the task, stopping Williamsburg on several occasions. That pass deflected off of Williamsburg. It'll be Grinnell ball in the throw-in. Jack Vitek to do the honors. Vitek throws it in there, try to get out to LaFontaine. Taken down back by Williamsburg. Jacob Dillon has it. Now ahead, Williamsburg on the run. Keenan boots it up and back. Off of Christopher Riddle. Out to the center to Leandro Leal. Now a nice move by Schleschman again. Quick feet up the sideline. Pass kick back. Dominic Purritt has it. He comes out and scoops it up just ahead of the Williamsburg player who thought he got pushed off the ball. He kind of has his hands out talking to the official like, hey. But no call there. There's a big boot. You can see the wind just grab that ball. It's knocked down. There's Weston Grout. Heads it out of there. Now Schleschman up ahead. Quick feet by Schleschman. Gets it ahead. Ball knocked loose for a moment now. Over now to his teammate. That is Coleman McMullen. McMullen chased down the corner by LaFontaine. Goes out of bounds. There will be a corner kick coming for Williamsburg. 15 minutes gone by here in the second half. No score between Grinnell and Williamsburg. Williamsburg did score a goal right at the end of the first half. But an offside call was made, and after discussion, the officials upheld the call and waved off the goal. So corner kick coming for the Raiders. Here it is. Ball up in the air. A little too far. Headed up by Williamsburg. Headed up by Grinnell. Now taking control by Williamsburg. Raiders move it back. Tigers knocked it loose temporarily. Ball goes out of bounds off of Grinnell. Williamsburg ball in the throw-in. Raiders put the ball in play. There's a pass knocked down, and that time a foul called on Grinnell. Collision there between number 12, Christopher Riddle, number 33, Benaya Rodriguez. So Raiders get the ball on a free kick at about their 40-yard line. Long boot by Williamsburg down. Stopped down by the Raiders. Shot attempt blocked out of there by Grinnell. Leal up ahead to Riddle. Riddle maneuvering past, but gets it taken away. Raiders bring it back, but Grinnell knocks that loose. Now Jacob Dillon on the far side. Tigers play it back. They're resetting their offense. Now poked out of there by Pacheco. Pacheco giving chase, and Pacheco gets the ball. He tries to line up a shot. He stops, reverses field, gets it back to Schleschman. Schleschman puts a shot on goal. Kicked out of there by Costow. Knocked down by Williamsburg. Poked out of there. Pacheco still has it. He tries to go down the near side, and he gets dumped down. And the Grinnell kicks it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in coming for Williamsburg. Costow intercepts that throw, and ball is loose in front of the net and booted up out of there. Williamsburg wanted a handball, and they do get one. Let's see. They did make the call, I think. Going to get a handball call. If that's in the box, that's going to be a penalty kick for Williamsburg. And by penalty kick, I mean it'll be one-on-one. Williamsburg player against the Grinnell goalkeeper. And that's what they call it. It happened in the box, the goalie box. So it will be number 15, Braden Schlesselman, a sophomore, against Dominic Purd, a junior. Here we go. Penalty kick coming for the Raiders. Schlesselman approaches the ball, puts a shot on and gets it in the corner. Pert guessed right, but he went high. The ball stayed low on the ground. And that's an impossible task for a goalie almost. Dominic again, he guessed right and dove the right way, but he didn't get low enough. The ball stayed low, and it is 1-0 Williamsburg on the penalty kick goal by Braden Schlesselman. And it was accidental, the handball, but again, the rule is whether it's accidental or not, if you touch the ball with the hand, that's a violation. And because the violation occurred in the box, that's why it was a penalty kick instead of just a free kick. So 1-0 Williamsburg with the lead. That goal coming at the 28-minute mark. Now here come the Raiders again. J.R. Buck down the near sideline, being chased by Leal. Knocked down. Ball spun back. Buck puts a shot out and taken back by Grinnell. Easton Phelps up ahead. Phelps working the ball up against the Raider player. That is number 3, Kobe McMullen. Now pass into Hoops. Aiden being guarded. Aiden holds him off. There's a push down by 33. He's like, you're going to hold me? I'm going to shove you down. Benaiah Rodriguez takes that foul. Tigers get the ball on a free kick. Big boot up by LaFontaine, spinning towards the goal, knocked down by Williamsburg. Put back in play by the Raiders. LaFontaine tries to get it. McMullen down the corner, but LaFontaine takes it back. Centering shot down, kicked out of there by Williamsburg. Ball was spinning towards the goal, but kicked out of there by Williamsburg. Now Keenan has it. He pokes it back in. Taken by Grinnell. Jack Vitek fighting in the middle of the field. Now Tigers have it. Up ahead now to Riddle. Check that, Jacob Dillon. Now the far side is Riddle. Riddle moving towards the middle. Now he kicks it back towards Jacob Dillon. Back in the center, there's a shot attempt just knocked away by Williamsburg. Now the Raiders have the ball back and they go on the attack. Ball gets past the Tiger defense. Here comes Williamsburg. 3-on-3. Numbers are even. Now the pass ahead. Coming down in there, and Costa just boots it across inline. A corner kick coming for the Raiders. Again, a lot of pressure put on that Tiger defense. And a corner kick coming as a sub coming in now for Williamsburg. Number 11 checking back in, Michelle Rodriguez. Replacing number 2, J.R. Buck. Here comes a corner kick. Pacheco puts it in play. It's a low one, booted out of there by Grinnell. It should be Williamsburg ball in the throw-in. Let's see. Nope, they're going back to another corner kick. All right. Not sure why we are doing it again, but okay, we get another shot at. There's a ball up in the air. Look out. Ball's knocked loose in front of the goal. Perch down. Ball's loose. Still a lot of players there. Now back out, a shot taken up and over the goal by Pacheco. It'll be a goal kick coming for Grinnell. Again, as I've said, we don't get any hand signals. They just simply blow the whistle, and after that first corner kick, they blew the whistle when it went out of bounds, and so they gave him another corner kick. Don't have any idea why. Anyway, Tigers get the ball in play, trailing 1-0, halfway gone through the second half. Again, it's always interesting to watch the strategy. Phelps has the ball knocked loose. Tigers get on the throw, and Phelps quickly gets the ball in to Graby. Graby had the ball loose for a moment. Still fighting for it. Graby going after it. Sushman tried to poke it away. Here comes Bryce Graby down the near side. Tried to the middle. Has Hoops out there. Hoops tries to get a shot on it. Couldn't get turned around. Deflected by Williamsburg. Played in the corner by Sandquist. Sandquist tracks it down. He falls down, and Williamsburg gets it. Unfortunate part there for Grinnell. Sanquist tried to turn, just lost his footing, fell down, and Williamsburg was able to take the ball. That pass knocked down. Now Hoops has it out in the center for just a moment, but taken back by Williamsburg. Again, Raiders with just a lot of speed. Now Pacheco boots it ahead, trying to hit his teammate Nolan Henderson. Now Henderson giving chase on the far side, goes out of bounds off of Williamsburg. Tigers ball on a throw-in. Sub in for Grinnell, Leandro Leal checking back into the game. He replaces number 4, Jacob Dillon. Clock continuing to move here. 18 minutes left to go here in the match. Grinnell trails Williamsburg 1-0 on a penalty kick goal by Braden Schlesselman in the 15-minute mark of this second half. Costa boots it up and out. Try to clear the zone. Knocked back in by Williamsburg. Raiders have it. Deflected towards the middle. Raiders with the ball. Players going back and forth. Again, you see lots of forearms, lots of shoulder contact, lots of arms almost extended full out there, as you're allowed to do. There's a pass knocked away by Grinnell, taken back by Aiden Hoops. Hoops to the near side. Over to Phelps. Phelps back on the center to Leal. Leal giving chase. Back to Aiden Hoops. Ball knocked down by Hudson Hensley. Steady defensive back there. Now over to Phelps. Phelps on the near side. Drops it back over to LaFontaine. He tries to spin the ball down to his teammate Leal. Leal had it for a moment. Couldn't control it. Tracks it down. Back in the middle to Aiden Hoops. Hoops gets it knocked away by the Raider defender there. Couldn't see the number. And Keenan boots it up and out. Out of bounds. Raiders ball on the throw-in. 17 minutes left to go here in the match. Williamsburg leads Grinnell 1-0. Back to Costa. He's going to put it in play. Costa with the big foot. Gets it back up. Now towards Sanquist. Sanquist has it taken away. Back to Williamsburg. Pacheco here on the near side. Maneuvering against Bryce Graby. Pacheco down the near sideline. Gets down in the corner. Tries to get past the defense, and Graby pokes it out. It'll be a corner kick coming for the Raiders. Subs in for Williamsburg. Checking in now number 2 and 22. Number 2 is J.R. Buck. Number 22, Tucker Donaldson. For the Raiders, replacing number 1, Saul Pacheco, and number 4, Kobe McMullen. Now check that. That's Brody Hawk, I believe, is number 4. He was 88, but now he's number 4. Corner kick coming. Ball's up in the air. Headed by Williamsburg. Up and at the goal, and Pert. Boy, the ball bounced there dangerously, but Pert comes up and scoops it up and stops that attack. Tigers dodging one there for sure. Been really a really good match between two good soccer teams here. Speed of Williamsburg, I'd say Williamsburg maybe has a little bit more team speed overall than Grinnell. But just very, very closely contested. And the goal, a penalty kick goal by Schlesselman, made it 1-0, and that was just on a handball that was accidental. But that's the rule. Doesn't matter if you accidental or not. If you touch the ball with a hand, it's a violation. And since that violation occurred in the goalie box, that's why there's a penalty kick. Ball knocked loose. Momentarily, Williamsburg had it. Taken back by Grinnell. Back now to Keenan. Now here on the near side. Gets it over to Weston Grout. Grout boots it up in the air. Taken back by Williamsburg. Now Phelps tries to knock it down. Taken back by the Raiders. Schlesselman again. Sophomore, really good footwork. Very fast. Being chased around by Easton Phelps, a freshman. Now up ahead. Holden has it for a moment, but taken back by Grinnell. Thought the Tigers maybe looked a little tired there at the end of that first half, but so far the energy's been good. Now the pass downfield. Hoops heads the ball up. Tipped back by Williamsburg, taken back by Aiden Hoops. Hoops trying to get a Maneuver around past the defense. Over now to Leal. Leal has a chance, but poked away nicely by Williamsburg. Just as Leal was going to make a strike, Raiders poked it away. Excellent play by the Raiders. Now up ahead, Tucker Donaldson boots it all the way down, scooped up by Dominic Pert. Tigers on the return, but they just give the ball away to Williamsburg. Look out. Williamsburg on the breakout. Knocked away there by Grinnell, but taken back. And there's a goal kick knocked down by Grinnell. 22, Tucker Donaldson took that shot, but knocked down by Grinnell, but Williamsburg still plays it in. Raiders moving back. Get the ball ahead to J.R. Buck. Buck on the near side, now down in the corner to Donaldson. Donaldson tries to get a stunning pass, tipped out by Grinnell, cleared out by the Tigers. Knocked down by Schleselman. Back to Kobe McMullen. McMullen boots it up, and then a shot on goal, bouncing towards Dominic Pert. Saved by Pert, quickly throws it out to his teammate. On the far side, that's LaFontaine. Or check that, Leandro Leal. Leal over to Hoops. Hoops, pass intercepted back by Williamsburg. Now the Raiders have it going down the field. And Tigers are going to play it. They just booted out of bounds. Be a throw-in coming for the Raiders. $12:19 left to go here, second half. Williamsburg leads Grinnell 1-0 on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. A Walmart Conference Soccer between the first place team, Williamsburg, and the third place team, Grinnell. Now LaFontaine here on the near side. Puts the attack up, gets the ball out to Hoops. Off of Hoops' back, Aiden tracks it down. Over now to Leal. Leandro Leal now back in the center of Hoops. Give and go. Leal has it. Can he get a foot on it? He puts a shot up, and right there is Elias Shands. Leal kind of taps his head. He couldn't quite get his hips on to get the velocity on it he wanted. But Shands there to make the save. Again, both goalies over a 91% save percentage. That's remarkable on a season. A large part of why both teams are doing very well this year. Graby gets the ball down, tries to get it down to LaFontaine. LaFontaine giving chase down the corner, tries to poke it loose, goes off of Grinnell out of bounds. Be Williamsburg ball on the throw in. LaFontaine with a looks towards the sky like, can't believe that one got away from me. Now we have subs coming in for Williamsburg, I think. They're going to allow it? Nope. Not. They allowed one, but not the other. So the ball taken back by Williamsburg. Here comes Pacheco. Raiders on the attack. Up ahead now on the far side of Sushman. Lots of speed out there for Williamsburg. Kostow heads it up and out. Tracked down in the corner. Giving chases McMullen, and that goes out of bounds off of Grinnell. And that'll be a throw for Williamsburg. Sub in now for the Raiders. I think, let's see. Yeah, we have a Tiger player down. That's why we're stopping action. And you can see the players grabbing the sides. A lot of players taking knees or sitting down. It's been a really taxing match, to say the least. Dan and I were talking at halftime and wondering how fatigue would step in because these guys are just running all over this pitch, this field. And guys are using this opportunity to sit down and catch a breath on both sides. Now hopping up, hopefully just a cramp. Can't catch them. Is that Sandquist, number 18, Dan? Looks like number 18 is Isaac Sandquist. So he's going to come out, being checked out by the trainer. Coming in for him is number 4, Jacob Dillon. So Sandquist to be looked at. He's walking under his own power, so hopefully it's just a cramp, or maybe he got kicked in the shin or kicked in the calf. Those hurt. If you ever played any type of sport like basketball, if you knock knees with somebody, or football, you get kicked or stepped on. Usually not too serious, but boy, it hurts. It can knock you off stride for a little bit. All right, play resumes. Williamsburg with the ball. Long kick up. Dominic Pert. That shot was actually on goal, and Pert had to make the save, and he quickly runs it up ahead. Gets the ball to Aiden Hoops. Coming up on 10 minutes left to go here in the match. Williamsburg leads Grinnell 1-0. Back to Hoops in the center. Hoops plays it back to Kostow. Kostow boots over the far side to, I think that's Vitek over there. Yes, thank you, Dan. And the ball goes up ahead out of bounds off of, they say it's Grinnell ball. Okay. They didn't really point that time, but Grinnell did grab the ball, so Grinnell ball on the throw-in. Booted out there by Williamsburg. Grinnell puts it back down in the zone. Hoops tries to head it, misses it, but Tigers come up with it. Leal on the far side has LaFontaine in the middle. Leal working against the defense, gets past 2 defenders, but taken away by Williamsburg. Again, just always there where they need to be. The Williamsburg defense. Now come the Raiders on the attack. Ball passed out in the middle to J.R. Buck. Buck has people left and right. Now he kicks it ahead. I think he just mishit it. Yeah, he grabs his head. It's a goal kick coming for Grinnell. Buck was trying to get to Sal Pacheco, who had a step ahead of the Tiger defender, but just mishit it. Went out of bounds, and it is Tigers' ball on the throw-in. One to nothing is your score. That was a shot on goal, scooped up nicely by Dominic Pert. And more importantly, as important, by stopping the shot, also didn't allow a rebound. So Dominic having to do quite a few more saves this half than they did the first half, as Williamsburg really stepped up their pressure. Tigers have had a couple of chances in there, but the vast majority of this game has been played down here in Grinnell's defensive end, just like it is now. Way down in the far corner, Williamsburg fighting around with it. Now centering pass out. J.R. Buck had it, but Kostow right there. Knocked down by Williamsburg. Tigers play, and now we have a whistle. It is, I'm not sure what he called there. He just blew the whistle, but it's Tiger ball and a free kick. Ball quickly taken downfield. Okay, maybe they called a arm ball or handball or something on Williamsburg. But Tigers can't capitalize, and now the Raiders are on the attack again. Sal Pacheco on this near side. Pacheco against 2 defenders. Kostow comes over, tries to intercept it, and he keeps it in play. Let's see. Yeah, they rule it. No, they say it was out of bounds. Boy, that was close. It'll be a throw in now for Williamsburg. Sub in for the Raiders. Number 6 checking in. Nolan Henderson. Placing number 2. Or number 1, rather. No, it's number, I'll get it right. Henderson is in. Now Phelps has it for Grinnell. Pacheco takes it away. Pass out in the middle. Shot on goal, knocked down by Grinnell. Another shot on goal goes wide. That's deflected. We have a whistle anyway. It's going to be a goal kick coming for Grinnell. Again, we don't get any idea of what the call is. They just simply blow the whistle and point in the direction where the ball needs to go. So that's what we have to go with. Again, Williamsburg quickly boots the ball back down into Grinnell's end. Tigers just can't even clear it out of the zone, out of their end of the field. Now Williamsburg has it again. Raiders still on the attack, but they're being more deliberate with their time because the clock is on their side. 6.5 minutes left to go in the match. Williamsburg has that 1-0 lead. Now Buck, nice through the defense. Buck passes down ahead, scooped up by Dominic Pert. Tigers put the ball in play. Up to the sideline. Leal has it for Grinnell. Tigers finally down in the Williamsburg Raider end. LaFontaine takes it down in the corner. Puts it back now to Grinnell, then just booted up and out, way out of bounds by Williamsburg. That might have bounced over both fences, went over the baseball diamond there. It will be Tiger ball in the throw, but they need to get a ball. No, they have a ball, but there's sub in for Grinnell. Number 18 checking in for Grinnell. Isaac Sandquist replacing number 4, Jacob Dillon. Now ball's passed in. LaFontaine has it. Now shot up towards the goal, but Elias Shands steps up and makes the save. Big boot by Shands. Kostow heads the ball back right towards Phelps. Hoops has it now. Aiden Hoops gets it past the defender. Pass in the middle. Shot on goal is struck down. Knocked loose. Stopped by the goalkeeper, but pushed out of there. And Aiden Hoops had a golden chance that just couldn't get it. And Tigers' best chance of the half was right there. And Hoops knows he had a shot at it. Just couldn't quite get there. As Elias Shands knocked it down, but the rebound was loose. And Hoops just couldn't quite get control of it. Big boot. Knocked down, and now Williamsburg has it. J.R. Buck has Pacheco here on the other side. Pass over to Pacheco. Pacheco down, guarded by Kostow. Pacheco working back towards the middle, now back to J.R. Buck. Buck hits it off his own teammate. Looks at him and says, my bad. Grinnell tried to clear the zone, but taken back by Williamsburg, not taken back by Grinnell. Up to Leandro Leal. Leal working on the far side. Pass ahead to his teammate. That's Riddle. Now back to Leal. Leal looking. Now he tries to turn and boot it down. Across field to Phelps. Phelps knocks it down. Chases it back for a moment. Back out to Grinnell. Now trying to get a pass in to the goal. There's a shot on goal and up and just wide left. That shot on goal that time. And now we have a stoppage here of the clock because the ball went way far back. So he's going to stop the clock with 3:47 left. Sub in for Williamsburg. Schlesselman comes out. A young man's had a fine game. Very nice footwork and all over the field tonight for the Raiders. He has their only goal on a penalty kick back here in this second half at the 15-minute mark. Time's starting to become an enemy of Grinnell. 3.5 minutes left to go here. LaFontaine has it. Pass up ahead now to Leo on the far side. Leo keeps it in play. Again, the player can be out of bounds as long as the ball does not go out of bounds. Leo has it poked loose. Tries to get a centering pass. Ball is centered towards the middle of the field. Phelps has it. Can't get a shot off. It's deflected off of Williamsburg out of bounds. It will be Grinnell ball on the throw-in. Tigers quickly get the ball. And Kostow is going to come up and throw it in because Tyler can really throw it far. He snaps the throw to the middle. Hoops tries to head it down. The ball is loose. Phelps puts a shot on and knocked away by Sanj. Wow. Phelps had a point-blank shot in that corner, but Sanj punches it away, goes across in, and it'll be a goal kick for Grinnell. But Sanj with the save of the game right there for the Raiders. My goodness, there's a goal kick up. Headed up by Williamsburg. Aiden Hoops slicing in there to try to get a shot. There's Leo with a shot loose. It's deflected by Williamsburg. Cleared out, taken back by Grinnell. And the Raiders get the ball loose. Kostow comes over and he just boots it up ahead. Tries to keep it in play. He does. Phelps has it. Maneuvers against two defenders. Phelps still with the ball for Grinnell. Now he tries to circle back and he gets knocked down. And they're going to call a foul, I think, on Williamsburg. Yep. So it'd be a Tiger ball and a free kick right there at that spot. 2 minutes and counting. Tigers have to get the ball set. LaFontaine set to put it in play. So LaFontaine ready to go with the play in here. Ball is booted up and headed out by Williamsburg. Back to the center of the field. Vitek had it. Now pass down to Hoops. Hoops puts the ball up. Header by Phelps. Tried to get it. Missed it. Leal with a shot up. It goes up and deflected up and over the goal. Should be a corner kick for Grinnell. Let's see. I thought, no, they're saying nobody deflected it. And it's going to be a goal kick for Williamsburg. Tigers here in the last couple of minutes really putting the pressure on, but good play by the defense, and then not that, then the goalie, Elias Shands, preserving that Raider 1-0 lead. Pass way downfield. Tigers now with it coming up on a minute left. Clock really against the Grinnell here. Williamsburg. Pacheco has it on the near side. Tigers got to take some chance to maybe get that ball back. There's a ball kicked out of bounds by Grinnell. It's Williamsburg ball on the throw-in. Less than a minute left to go. Raiders throw it in. Headed back by Williamsburg. There's a ball loose for just a moment. And kick back to Dominic Pert, who boots it up and out towards Leal. Leal tries to knock it down. Gets the ball up. And we have a whistle call on foul on Williamsburg. Tigers put it in play. Quickly down court, down the field. Loose goal, and it trickles in! Tigers get the goal. Looked like a pass. I couldn't see, Dan, if you can help me maybe get that number. Let's see, Williamsburg fans are going crazy. Wanted offside. So the coaching staff and the players on the bench. But let's see. It is going to score. It is going to count. Fans definitely unhappy with that call, but that goal counts. I couldn't see who got it. I'm going to say maybe like number 8. Bryce Graby, couldn't tell, but we are tied at 1. 20 seconds left. And again, there is no overtime. If the game ends, it's a tie now. Aiden Hoops has it. Hoops trying to get the ball up ahead. Hoops pass it up now to Phelps. Phelps tries to take a shot. Stunning pass, and Stange comes out and grabs it. 10 seconds left. Stange boots it downfield. Raiders have a shot at it. Headed up. 5, 4. We're going to have to send a shot in. Pacheco can't get it done, and that is it. The game ends in a tie. That will do it. 1-1 is your tie score. So girls get the win 2-1. Boys tie with Williamsburg 1-1. That'll wrap it up for our broadcast. Again, keep your eyes tuned to our social media pages for updates on all the Tiger activities this week. And our next broadcast, next Wednesday the 20th, Tiger girls host Marion for a girls game only at 5 o'clock. For Dan Walker, I'm Chris Junior saying good night from the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is a violation of the law.